Hello everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you guys for popping in and checking out the live stream. I know there's probably about 30 other live streams going on a Saturday afternoon, but you know what? I appreciate you being here. And those of you on computers, I know you're very skilled at opening up many windows at once and giving everybody some love. But I got a little bit of work to do, and I want to get it done by the end of this weekend, so I figured now's a good time. I bought a pretty good collection of Swiss silver coins, and I need to go through them, sort them out, maybe get them into some 2x2s, see if there's anything worth getting graded. And I figure, you know what, while I'm sitting here going through all these, just maybe, some people would want to hang out and watch and chat while we do it. So, I don't know, it's not going to be the most exciting of streams, not the most, but I don't know, it might be fun. Who knows what'll happen. And it'll be a great advertisement for the Max brand flat clinch stapler, because we'll be stapling up a bunch of 2x2s, and I'll be talking about that, I'm sure, because I always do. And I saw Sadie come in here earlier and mention, hey, I'm from Ireland. Well, I have this on my desk I just bought. I thought Sadie might think that that's cool to see. This here is from 1910, and this was made in America, but it's called the Brian Boru dollar. And I guess Brian Boru is a famous king of Ireland way back about 1,000 years ago. And this was done by Irish immigrants in America. And yeah, just a really cool looking piece. They made them in silver and they made them in aluminum. This is an aluminum piece, and they only made a couple hundred of them, and the silver ones are very rare. But I've been looking for one of these for quite a while and just got it. And I'll show kind of what that looks like under the microscope there too. Just really cool looking coin. Really tough looking dude there. King of Scotland. Okay, did I have that totally wrong then? Alright, I was close then. Well, because it says Irian right there, so I figured that was Ireland. Irian. So, I thought for sure it was Ireland. Because isn't Erie Ireland? I don't know. I'm from Southern California and then from Illinois, so I thought for sure that was. And there's, again, Erin. E-I-R-I-N-N. That sounds like Ireland to me. But, hey, you're from Ireland, so you gotta believe you. But anyway, maybe I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but I figured since I saw Sadie come and mention that, I think I'd just show that off. But what we're getting into is Swiss coins. So, yeah, let me say hi to some folks that came in. I know that Lima, Alfred, Robert Mims, Rhonda came in, Sadie we talked to, Onabushu, Prince of Silver says hello, Nightbot is in here, Rita Edge, John Argent, Kickstar, how you doing? Jimmy Lacari. Who else came in? I thought I saw some others. I don't know, it's probably the same people coming in. Well, keep an eye out for the 5 francs. Yeah, I'm going to start getting them out pretty quick here. And then Erie is Ireland, but that king was Scottish. Well, maybe whoever made the medal got it wrong then. I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to do a little more research on that, I guess. It's an old story of him when he was hunting. He lost his... Yeah, what I read is he actually lived to a pretty old age for the time and died in a battle, like when he was in his 60s or 70s or something crazy like that. So that's just pretty wild. But all right, you just bought a high relief peace dollar for $180. That's high relief peace dollars are great. Nightbot just gave us a couple links there. You'll see that we have a 20 channel gold coin giveaway going on. You might have seen some channels posting about that today. 1844 New Orleans $5 gold piece. PCGS graded is up for grabs. My video's out. I put it out this morning. You can watch that for details. I recommend that you guys watch it all the way to the end for full details and to maximize your chances of winning free stuff. So that's all I'll say about that. And Lima, I know that it's unfortunate that the organizer of this giveaway decided that it's for 18 years and older only. But I do have some consolation prizes in my part of the giveaway. So Lima, still check that out. The consolation prizes that I award, I don't care how old the people are, as long as but if they're under 18, their parents have to claim it. That's the rule I have. So, but for the main prize, I got to go by Rick G's rules. Rick G put this together, and that's going to be that. No stay hydrated, bot. What are you talking about? Of course we got to stay hydrated, bot. There you go. Just gave you 3 glasses of water right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is, so what I did is I bought this hoard of Swiss silver coins. They're all from the 1960s, I believe. They're all brilliant uncirculated, and I'm told some of them are very high grade. Like, you know, when you think about uncirculated, you think maybe MS63-ish or so condition. These are, I've been told, most of them will be quite a bit higher. It's a mix of 1 francs, 2 francs, and 5 francs coins. They're all 835 fineness, 83.5% fine silver. And there's just over 500 coins. So, yeah, Sadie, it's 20 channels together that are doing that. So it's not just one person giving away that. We got all these channels together, and we all kind of pitched in to buy the coin, and we all sent in other prizes so that every finalist will get something, and then one of the finalists that one channel picks will get the gold. So, anyway, check out the video, and then you got 20 chances to enter. Not everybody's comment videos are up, but probably by Monday, all the videos will be up. So, but you can start finding them right now. You can start getting in. So when I got this hoard of coins, I figured, well, sure, maybe it's going to be shipped to me in rolls, or maybe it'll be shipped to me already in capsules or 2x2s or something. So anyway, this is a heavy box. It's over 100 ounces of silver. This is how it was shipped to me, in this box right here. It had a lid on it, of course, and it was in a bigger box, but this is what I got. A bunch of pieces of paper with coins wrapped up in it. And I'm just going to show you what we got to go through. I'll just grab this one, for example. And it's just a piece of paper rolled up. And in here are a bunch of coins. So this is how this was shipped to me. So I got to go through it. And just to show you, I'm going to grab just one at random in the middle and show you what we got here. This is one of the 1 franc coins. That is way higher than MS63 grade. I mean, you don't get that much luster and that much flash. And this one here is a 1963. And I'm just going to show that under the microscope. That's a darn near perfect coin. And that's just the first one I pulled at random out of the roll. So that's kind of nice. And then we'll flip this over. Again, these are 835 fine. I mean, that's going to be higher than an MS63. That's at least an MS65 all day long. Sadie thinks I need gloves. No, I do have a towel here. If my hands get any moisture or anything, I do wipe them regularly. I find it better to grab the coins by the edges at all time. And especially because, you can go over by the edge. Look at that. I got a good grip. I'm not going to drop it. If I have gloves on, I'll be dropping these and they'll be falling all over. And I did just wash my hands and scrub them pretty well with soap beforehand. And that's what I recommend before you handle nice coins, because that's what you want to get. You want to get all the oils off your hands. Once that, and as long as your hands aren't all sweaty, as long as you're not touching the surfaces, it's going to be fine. We'll be okay. And if I find my hands getting a little oil, maybe I'll stop middle, wash my hands again, and that's the way I usually do it. When you send coins into grading companies, if you send them a $100,000 coin or a $500,000 coin, they grab them with their bare hands. None of the graders ever use gloves. But yeah, if you're more comfortable using gloves, Eli, I bought these all from a dealer, a big hoard of them, and this is how they were shipped to me in this box with all of them wrapped in paper. And now I'm going through them to see what I have, sort them out, and put them in some 2x2s potentially. And I figured, you know what, maybe it'd be fun to go through them with y'all. And just so you guys see what this is, for example, that's the 1 franc coin from Switzerland, and it was 1963. So I'm going to bring up on my screen here just to show you what the heck that is. For those of you that have never seen these before, I'm going to go ahead and share this screen right here. This is the NGC World Coin Price Guide. They have it available on their website for free. You can look up any world coin. Amazing resource for free. So this is a silver coin, 835 fineness, 5 grams, and the current silver value, if you melt it, it's only $2.42. And the design on it is standing Helvetia. It's kind of like Lady Liberty of Switzerland, standing with a lance and a shield. And on the reverse, you got the wreath. And if you scroll down here, that was a 1963. So we got that right here. It's B mint mark. 13 million minted. And in VFXF, they say it's a $4 to $5 coin. MS60, it's $6.50. MS63, it's a $9 coin. We're way higher than MS63. But even if we say it's MS63, it says $9. That's way higher than the $2.42 melt value. So these are coins that are not junk. They don't just go for melt. And in the condition we have, we're probably up here on the grading scale, 65, 66, 67 area. So what the real value is, I think retail is probably $15 a coin for the 1 franc, at least. If I got them graded, they'd be worth. I've seen MS66s and MS67 sell for $80 to $100. But I don't need to sell. I'm probably not going to get them graded unless I find a bunch of really, really nice ones. But yeah. Yeah. $9 in MS63. We're a little bit above that. So it's definitely more than the $2.42 melt value. I also have some 2 francs coins. Here's the page for that. Those are double the value, $4.85. They're twice the size, similar design. And if we scroll down to the ones from the 1960s, again, they say even a VF coin, even though it melts for $4.85, we're in the $9, $10 range for circulated ones. And they say MS60s $12, MS63s are $15. So as long as they're the same quality as what we're looking at with the 1 francs, we're going to be above MS63 condition without much doubt. Okay, and hey, if you guys have any questions as we do this, feel free to let me know. I'll try to keep track on the chat. And what I'm going to do first is I just got to see what I have. So we're going to start with the 1 franc coins. And again, I'm going to try not to touch the faces. And I'm just going to start counting them and piling them up just to see what we end up with. And I'm going to try to keep that all on camera. So I'm going to put them in piles of 10. I think that's 10. Let me, once I get one going. That's 10. And then, so I just got to get all these coins out of the paper. And so there's another 5. And so far, everything I'm seeing looks pretty darn nice. Some of them have a little bit of haze, a little bit of light toning. But hopefully you guys can see under the scope what we got. And I guess once we get through all these, you guys know that I'm going to have hundreds of these. If anybody really is needing some Swiss silver, you probably know who has some and who to go to. So I'm sure I could hook some people up, is what I'm thinking, depending on what we have and how much somebody wants. There's another 6, and there's, makes that 9, plus the one under the scope. We'll get that one out of the scope for now. So that was a roll. That wrapping was 40 coins exactly, so they rolled it up thinking that was 40 coins, I guess. So that must be a roll. Eli, yeah, I'll probably sell these. I didn't buy these just to collect. I bought these because I like the Swiss silver. It's high silver content. It's not as high of a silver content as, I think this next one's going to be 5 francs. It's a big, thick, look at, this is how it's shipped. Just a big, because I saw Alfred asking about 5 franc coins. Yeah, these are 5 francs. And 5 francs, let me bring that up on the screen just so you guys can see that, because I did not show you what those are, because I do have that ready to show you. Let's do that, and let's do, because that's a totally different design. The 5 franc coin is this design right here. It has William Tell on it. You know, the William Tell Overture, real famous and all that, but William Tell's got some history there. If you don't know that, look that up. And this is a little weird, because the 2 franc coin melted for about $4.85. The 5 franc you would think would be, you know, 2.5 times that value, but it's not. It's just it's the same fineness, but it's not 2.5 times the weight. It's just kind of little, they don't do it the same way as some other countries. So it's actually $7.27 of value in silver. And if we scroll down to the ones from the 60s, again, MS-60 coins are worth 16 bucks. MS-63 coins are worth 20 bucks or so in the common days. 65 is worth 22. You know, so they're worth, you know, 18 to 22 bucks in MS-63. I don't know the condition until we start looking at these. I'm guessing they're probably at least MS-63, if not better, from what I believe I was buying here. So wouldn't hurt to have some Swiss silver, gold, or chocolate. Yeah, these are much larger. So let me just grab one at random, and let's grab this one in here. We'll just pick one of them. So here's the coin. Yeah, that's better than MS-63. When you have that kind of luster, it almost looks like the coin is just flashing at you. Yeah, that's a nice coin. So I'll just show that under the scope so you guys know the design again. It is a little banged up. So maybe it is only MS-63 because that one's got a pretty good scratch on the face. But the luster is there. It's at least 63, possibly a 64 just because of the luster. But and maybe I just picked a bad one. Hopefully they're not all banged up on. But larger coins do get banged up a little more. And this one is a 1965. But it's still a nice mint state example for sure. So let's count out what we have these. And I don't think I'm going to have tons of the 5 francs because I think I was only supposed to get about 30 of them in this collection. So there's 5. There's 9, 10, 13, 17, and 20. And I'll keep checking over at the chat every now and then. Just make sure you guys, if I'm not really answering you, make sure you just tag me then. There's 25. 30 of them. 31, 32. And then under the scope we got 33. And I believe that might have been the count. So this might be the only roll, because that was a bunch of 5 francs, and then we also have some 2 francs. There's 1964, yeah, these are all 1964s it looks like, and they're just amazing looking. And this one has a little bit of toning on the end, but they're just amazing coins. I'm definitely gonna have to be getting these into a bunch of 2x2 holders, and because I was thinking if they were poor quality, I would maybe just try to get rolls that fit them and just put them in rolls, and then maybe just sell them by the roll. But these are nice enough to where I'm going to be selling these individually for the most part. The Swiss flag is a big plus. It is. They got that symbol on all the Swiss Army knives as well. Imagine that. This here looks like it's another roll of the 1 franc coins. Let's see what the date of these are. 1963s. There's 5. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be the most exciting for people. I do want to chat. I figure it'll give us a chance to hang out. And if I find something really interesting, I'll show it. But it's going to be a lot of the same coins. And I have to sit here and do this anyway to get these coins out of this box and out of this paper. So I figured, well, if I'm going to do all this work, I might as well invite some friends to hang out. That's what I figured. So, all right, that was another roll of 40 right there. So we got that out of the way. I think they did some 5 franc commemoratives in the 60s. Okay. Yeah, those wouldn't have shown up on the page I do, because in NGC, they list the different designs as different KM numbers. That's from the Kraus guides. So that wouldn't have showed up on that page. But I think all these here are, they might actually all be 1965s, because that's, when I'm just picking at some of them here and there, they all look like 1965s. But there might be a different date in there. I'm not sure until we actually go through them. You'd love to go to Switzerland. Your aunt was there. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a beautiful country. This looks like another roll of 1 franc coins. 5 and 10. These ones are 1963 again. Well, I mean, I don't know if all of them are 1963. I shouldn't say that. I just know that the couple that I'm seeing here are 1963s. Thanks again to all of you guys who have already entered that multi-channel giveaway. I saw a ton of familiar names there getting in on the comments already. Appreciate all that support. Good luck to you all. I hope that my finalist is somebody that I know and not just some random that is just joining only to get into the giveaway. But you know what? If that happens, that happens. You know, I'm not going to cry about it. That's part of the deal. And maybe we'll get a new friend out of it. But, I mean, it's always more fun when it's somebody we really know, you know. This one's got hardly any coins in it, so let's see what this one is. Hey there, NCF, what's up? NCF XSTI is in the house. Maybe do some type lots with one of each denomination. Yeah, Eli, that's what I'm... well, especially if there's just like... if all these are 1963s and all of these are 1965s and maybe all the 2 francs are the same date, I have no idea. Then yeah, I would just do one of each and maybe put them in groups. At least up to 33 of them, because I only think I got 33 of the 5 francs. But if we have multiple dates of these, maybe I'll do one of each date and then one of each date of the 2 francs. Like I said, I don't know what I have until we get through these. Like there's another 1963. These are 1 francs again. I don't know. They may all be 1963s. I just don't know. But there's another... there. That makes 10. So one of the reasons I bought this, like I said, is I really like Swiss coins. I like foreign coins with high silver content, and then there was 1 left. So there's only 21 in that one. That's kind of odd, but whatever. I like I said, high silver content. I like really high grade coins, and I love silver. So when this was offered, yes, I couldn't, believe me, I didn't buy it just at the silver melt value. I did pay a pretty good premium for it because it's premium stuff, as I just showed you. But I figured this would be more fun than just buying like some junk 90% silver to go through, or some, you know, or just buying a silver bar. Because this whole deal ended up being, I think it's about 103 ounces of silver. And yeah, I paid a little bit of a premium instead of just buying the silver. But to buy any silver right now, you guys know if you have to go buy a silver eagle right now, you're paying like 25 bucks for a silver eagle if you're lucky. Sometimes you're paying more. So these are, again, more 1 franc coins. Let's just check the date of this one. Again, 1963. We might have all 1963s. So far, it looks like that. I haven't seen any other date other than 1963. I just thought it was really interesting the way these were shipped to me. Just all in paper like this instead of actually putting them in rolls, or actually... I guess I don't know how... I guess if you get them like this, that's how you got to sell them, but... Maybe, I don't know. I just thought it was a little interesting. So yeah, all these I'm stacking in piles of 10 each. Gotta go to bed. Good night. Thanks, Sadie. Thanks for coming out. Have a good one. Shame on us, Alfred. What are you guys getting into there? Oh, you only came for the gold giveaway? Alright, well hopefully you got your entries in there. And see that. Make sure you watch my comment video in full, because there's chances at a couple other coins if you kind of pay attention. You just paid 2.5 times issue price for something. Oh, believe me, I've paid, tubes are complicated. Yeah, I mean, there's no right way to, there's no only one answer to how to do this for sure, so I'm not gonna get mad at it or anything. This one looks like probably 2 francs, because this is a lot bigger roll. Oh yeah, these are definitely 2 franc coins. And again, just to see it, show you the quality of these. That's pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with these coins at all. These look like straight for the mint. These are all 1964s, it looks like. There's 10, 15, 20, it's 26. 30, 35, and 40. I believe my Kittle Got Game comment was first. I think you were. Yep, on that video. Isn't that pretty funny? That video, like, had like basically no views and not one comment, and I think it only had like 5 likes. And I'm guessing if it had 5 likes, at least 2 or 3 of those likes were me. 1 from that account, 1 from my coin account, maybe 1 from like my TV or something. So yeah, I think I made that first video when I had like I said, probably 4 or 5 subscribers, and I was just kind of testing out like how to stream from a PS4. So that's basically all that was. But yeah, Alfred, the Swiss designs are pretty classic, and people seem to really love it. Yeah, this is probably going to be another roll of 2 franc coins. See what the dates are on these, if they're any different. More 1964s, it looks like, which is fine. Another 10. I'm trying to be real careful just to grab them by the edges only, in nice little groups, not bounce them against each other too many times if I don't have to. But yeah, I'm starting to like how it's looking under the camera though. Nice flashy silver. I'm not getting mad at that at all. Heck yeah. This is going to be more 1 francs. All of those in the video. Are all of these going to be giveaways, S-Mac? No. Is the short answer, I guess. I don't know what... No, these are not going to be giveaway. I mean, maybe I'll give away a couple. I don't know, here and there. There's 10. And if I'm going to give all these away, I probably better save all this paper that's rolled in, because I don't know how else I'm going to get them all to somebody, right? And that one, Pile's starting to tip over a little bit. There we go. This one's got some toning on it. Let's take a look at this one. It's just some dirty haziness. A couple of them have that. And just to show you, I'll show you what that looks like under the scope. That's what I'm looking at there. Just got some impaired luster, but it's still a high-grade mint state. It's just got some, dirty tone to it, some dirty haze. But it's still a coin that's going to be worth a good premium. Just it wouldn't grade super, super high. That's a 1963. And so far, all these have been 40 in each wrapper, except a couple of the oddball lots that didn't have 40, obviously. Hey there, S-Mac, how you doing? Johnny Ray, the Highway Coin Collector. I know I saw you win a giveaway somewhere was it yesterday? I can't remember the exact channel, but hopefully you found it. Can't remember, was it SoCal Box Breaks, or was it... Where the hell did you win a giveaway? I know you won something. Maybe it was Sheldon? I don't remember. One of those channels. So hopefully you found it. I think it was you, unless I'm just totally messing you up with somebody else. Was it SoCal? Okay. Thought so. So I haven't totally lost my mind yet. There's 4 more there. And here's 6 more to make that a group of 10. Might start running out of room on the screen here, but we don't got too much more left in the box here, so. Yeah, SoCal, I think. Yeah, hopefully you guys didn't get too attached to the way he's doing his giveaways out over there, because you might have heard at the end of his video he's got a plan to change it up just a bit starting on Monday. So if you guys like checking out all the cool stuff from the coin shop that he gets, you're going to like, I hope you're going to like what he does, because it was kind of my idea. Mostly my idea. I'm not going to take 100% credit for what he's doing, but I told him he should do it. And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, I'm taking some credit, I guess. But I think you guys will like it, and I think it's going to be better, because I know, like, right now the way he's doing those is, yeah, check it out, and if you see something you like, send me an email and then buy it. And then by the time half the people watch it, most of the stuff is gone. So we're up to 224 on Kittle Got Game. Are you serious, Alfred? That's crazy. It does not involve dice, Alfred, but he did buy the dice off my Amazon link, so he does have those. You might have seen him have those. So he did copy that. But 7th subscriber. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, Eli, were you really in that first stream when I was playing Ark Survival, or were you like in one of the first streams before that? Because that first stream that I did Ark Survival, which I'm not going to talk about too much more in detail because I don't want to spoil the giveaway for those of you that figured that part out, which maybe we already did. There's only 20 of us in here, so maybe we can let a couple more people in on it. But anyway, that video had 0 comments, and when you watch that video, I don't remember anybody coming into that. Maybe you watched it after I was live, but I don't remember anybody even being in there live. But maybe you were. So, maybe. And then my second Ark video, I spent about 2 hours or 2.5 hours playing, showing everybody how to tame a Pteranodon and showing everybody, why I was doing certain things and how you get the mutton to do a better tame, and then how to make cryopods and to hide your stuff away. And then after I got done with it to try to see how it looked, because I was still trying to figure out how to do this, I quickly realized the whole time my microphone wasn't plugged in. So basically I spent 2 full hours playing the game, talking to myself, and then now if you watch that stream back, it's like 2 hours of just the game sounds with nothing from me at all. So it's kind of like one of those ASMR videos, because you hear nothing from Kittle, but you just hear all the game sounds. So I thought about just deleting it because it was quite the fail, but But I left it up. I said heck with it. Is everything laid out here silver? Yes, all these are silver. The Swiss silver coins are 0.835 fineness. 0.835 fineness. So it's not 90% like the U.S. silver, but these are 83.5%. So still pretty high silver content. You remember there was one where I was having... Yeah, there was one stream where I was having a problem with my mic every now and then, yeah. And usually it involves just me unplugging it a few times and plugging it in, because really, my streaming setup for video games is me hitting the share button on my PlayStation controller, and I got like a $20 Turtle Beach headset from Target, is what I'm talking into, so it's not the highest quality setup, and it's not like what you see these streamers doing on the rest of the YouTubes that do the full-time game streams. It's just pretty basic. But it works, mostly, as long as I remember to plug it in. There's another 40 of those. I think that's 40. This one's kind of just tilting over. Make sure that, yeah, that's 40. And we got one more roll of paper left, and that's it. 83.5 seems like an odd percentage. How did they pick that? I don't know, but they've been using that for a long time. Just like how did the British pick 925 as sterling silver, and why did we go 90%? Actually, we started out at 89.24%, and then we went to 90%. But how did any of these countries pick that? I don't know. And then I know some countries, you'll look at, depending on what's going on in their country, they change part ways through, and they mess with their silver content by raising and lowering it just to make some extra money. Yeah, I guess I got to start another row down here. These are more 1 francs. And these ones are, this is a different year here. Is it? No, these are 1963s again. I thought it might have said 1966. Sorry. There's 4 more. I think I got the wrong count there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's only 9. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little dirty looking. It's got some more light toning or haze on it, but so they're not all perfect. There's 6 more, but most of them look pretty damn perfect. I mean, just look at that under this. I mean, if this was U.S. coins in this grade, we'd be talking real big money. But since it's foreign coin, world coins as many would call it, the premiums just aren't there, unfortunately. And part of it is that they made a lot of them, and let's just go ahead and put one of these under here, just because I just picked one kind of random there. That's pretty. And then I'll put this one back in the pile because we had a odd number of those. All right, so what do we have here? All right, I think that's everything. The box is empty. This is what I bought. This is about 100. Oh, they're very high. They're definitely all mint state caveman. They're probably at least all MS65s. I mean, some of the 5 francs have a little bit of chatter on them, but all these 1 and 2 francs, they're very high mint state. Very high. All right, what do we got? Maybe they put numbers in a hat. Is that how they did it? Modern silver. They're all from the 1960s. Yep. Hey there, Andrew Cooper, Lee County Scratcher. Some of the older British stuff is odd 916. Yeah, I've seen some. There's all kinds of numbers. I mean, it's kind of wild. It's speaking of all kinds of wild numbers, here's another group I bought, which I'll probably do in another stream. This bag here, I bought from a dealer. And what this is the dealer bought a huge hoard of circulated foreign silver. And I can see in here there's a British coin, it looks like, or I don't know. I think it may be Indian even. It's got King George V on it. Or no, is that who he is? Or no, King Edward the Seventh, or whatever the King Edward is right before King George V. Or no, that is George V. I'm sorry. And then I can see an Egyptian coin, but it's really hard to see through all the tape and the plastic. So I bought this, and what this dealer did, he had a huge hoard of foreign silver, all circulated, and he was basically just filling Ziploc bags, and once they got over 1,000 grams, he'd seal them up and then start another bag. So this is just over 1 kilo, 1,000 grams, of just miscellaneous foreign silver, and he says it's all high silver purity, so all the coins are 800 fine or better. None of the, like, there's, you know, because there's world coins out there that are only 500 fine or like real low fineness. These are all 800 fine or better, so it's just all high purity miscellaneous foreign silver coins. So I bought the whole group, or this whole bag. He had several bags available, but I just thought this would be fun to go through, rip open, and see what the heck we get. So I'll be doing that on a stream sometime. It might take a while to sort out and look up what the hell we have, but I figure if we get some people in here that know world coins too, I'll be able to pop them. The ones I don't know, I'll be able to say, hey, let's look this up. But I don't know. I thought it would be fun. And with silver premiums on U.S. coins so darn high right now, I've been looking at other stuff like that because, hey, look, I think that's going to be fun to go through instead of just, I don't know, buying a few silver eagles. I think that's, you know, a good way to get some silver. And yeah, there's going to be no 10% silver Mexican pesos in there on a Bushu. So what do we got going on there in the chat? Up in the channel, up in the chat. Caveman, Mint States. Michael, sell me a few. Oh, you mean a few of these? I'm sure we could do that. I'm going to be selling these, but looks like a tube of those knockoff Oreos. Not familiar with the foreign silver. Breaking your heart. No. I'm not trying to break anybody's heart. All right, so I guess, I mean, I could end the stream right here and just say, hey, that's what we have. Take a look, but I'm still going to now put all these into 2x2 holders. Let's see how many we got, though, just to make sure the count is about what I think I bought. So there's 10, 20, 30, and then there was 3. So there's 33 of the 5 francs. There's 40, 60, 80. Wait, no, sorry. 40, 80, 120, 160, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 2 francs. 165 2 francs. And then there's 60, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 340, and then the one under the microscope up here, 341 of the 1 franc coins. 2x2 time. No, we just sorted all, they were all wrapped in pieces of paper, and we just sorted them all out in little stacks of 10, and now I'm going to be stapling up 341 plus 165 plus 33 2x2s. And, JW, I will be using the Max brand flat clinch stapler available on Amazon. I highly recommend it. And I get the full-size one because you can just put regular staples in there. JW says bid 100. JW, you didn't have to do that, but you did. Wow. That was my weak Big Mill impression right there. Lincoln Central Coins, how you doing? And, might want to pay somebody to flip those. You know what I actually do? I just got from the, not from the coin, there it is. That finally showed up there. Dropping some Indians in the jar, and a couple of them pop right out. Awesome. I could be downloading FS19. I will be getting that. JW, FS19 is on the PC right now on Steam. It's on sale for $14.99. I think I'm going to get it. And I think then we can get on stream and play together and still go through StreamYard so we can each share our own screen, but we can play together. I think we're going to have to do that. So I was thinking about just putting them into plastic flips because I just bought a box of 1,000 plastic flips from my coin supplier, but I don't know. I think if I'm going to try to sell these, especially if I get groups of, hey, does anybody want to buy a group of a 1 franc, a 2 franc, and a 5 franc? I'll sell you the 3 coins for X amount, you know? I think people would rather get them in nice, you know, fresh 2x2s than in a, you know, just a plastic flip that's not even sealed up. So, I think I'm going to have to go farming now. I think I got to go on to Steam and buy the game now. Thanks, JW. You didn't have to do that. Oh boy, cheese and rice is what they say. And hopefully this isn't too loud for everybody, the staples, and if it is, sorry. Oops, I almost went a little too crazy with that one. And again, there's the Max flat clinch stapler right there. Perfectly flat staples. You're not going to scratch up any of their coins. And there's JW, becoming this new stream boss, dropping some barber quarters in, and buying me Farming Simulator 19 for the computer. So apparently we will be doing that now. That's awesome, JW. All right, there we go. So one down and about 550 coins or so to go. So, sure, yeah, I just think they're better in 2x2s, and I don't know. And maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I'll start doing this and I'll get tired after stapling about one roll of each denomination, and I'll say, you know what? Heck with this. I want to go play farming instead, and then maybe that's all we'll get through. I don't know. How do the 5 francs look? I'm just going to grab the first one here at random. This is how they look. It's got William Tell, really lustrous. The other side, really lustrous. They do have some marks on them. They're not perfectly clean. So you can see there's some hits on them. The bigger coin you get, the more marks they're going to have on them almost always. So this is not going to grade like an MS66 or a 67. But it's definitely 63 or better, for sure. And that's a 1965. So that's about how those look. But yeah, these 1 franc and the 2 franc coins, they're damn near perfect. I mean, this one's got a little bit of haze on it, but these are absolutely MS65 or better, with no doubt. Got information on the coin shop there. Far North Coins. How you doing? You'd go for 10 of each if you want to save some flipping time. well, that's another thing. I probably could get, some people to buy some groups of them, but then if I sell you 10 of each, what do you want me to do? Just wrap them in a piece of paper and mail them to you like I got them? No, I mean, I'd feel better about shipping them to somebody like in 2x2s or at least in the nice flips or something. It's a little bit quicker and I save on the staples, but I just hate to give people like nice high-grade coins and send them to them in a paper roll like that. Am I selling? Yeah, I'll sell some of these. I haven't decided on, like I said, I just started looking at them. And I'm guessing they're not all going to be the same price, because I'm seeing some of these that are basically perfect coins. Just about. And then I see some of them that have some haze, and so I'll probably at least sort them into 2 groups. I'll have like a really nice example of the 2 franc, and then a very nice example, like a near perfect, and then like just an average uncirculated. That's probably what I'll do. So yeah, the nearly perfect one might be $1 or $2 higher than the non-nearly perfect one. 1 franc will fit in the quarter rolls, 2 francs and 5 will fit in the $half. See, I don't know if the 5 will, because this is a $half 2x2. That's what I'm using for these 2 francs. So you can see the 2 francs just slightly smaller. So if I put them in a $half tube, they're going to rattle around each other unless I stuff it with cotton like JW says. Now the 5 franc, will that fit in here? Let's see. It'd be super tight. Actually, the 5 franc is slightly bigger. It's slightly bigger. You could put it in one of these. I don't think you'd get that in a $half tube though, because it's slightly bigger when you just line it just up, just ever so slightly, like maybe not even a full millimeter larger. Maybe not. At this rate, the entire stack will be gone before the stream ends. I mean, yeah, maybe. I just got to come up with prices. So, unless people just start throwing a number out and not even let me think about it. But here, let me just go through what I'm thinking here. So, let me pull up what we got going on here again. Let's go to, I'm stapling up 2 franc coins right now. So, let's look at the 2 franc coins. Here's my Canon close-up screen that I do here, which is my share screen. So again, this is the 2 franc coin. It's only $4.85 worth of silver in each coin, just over 1/4 of an ounce, 83.5 fineness. But they go for premium. So we're going to go down. These are mostly 1964s that I've seen so far. So if we go down the 1964, it's a 4.5 million mintage. The World Coin Price Guide says $9.50, so like double the melt value, even in VF. MS60 is $12, MS63 is $15. These are better than MS63 as well. I've seen certified examples of MS66, 67 examples go for around $100. So I'm not selling them at melt, obviously. I had to pay quite a bit more than the melt value, but I'm thinking for the lower end ones here, I might be able to sell them for around, maybe I'll just sell the lower end ones, which are still going to be MS63 or better. Maybe I'll just sell those at the MS60 price, which is 12 bucks a coin. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then for the better ones, maybe sell them at the MS63 price, even though I know they're 66s or so. And then the 1 franc coins, maybe do something similar. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to figure it out. I gotta think about it. And I'll know better once we go through more of the coins and see exactly what the heck I have. So, Rende, nearly perfect example set of each. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too. I don't know. Are all of these 1964s and all of these 1963s, and then all the 5 franc 65? So really, we only have 3 different coins here. Maybe. I mean, it kind of looks like that so far. And if that's the case, then I'll just put them in little groups of 3, and then I can sell some people some nice sets of 3 if that's what they want. Or maybe I'll just put some in my auction. I don't know what I'll do, but if there's different dates in here, then we can do more, I think. So, again, I don't know exactly what we're doing with these just yet until we get through them. Rich Callie, what's going on? Rich Callie likes silver. He likes high grade stuff too. Waiting for the other bag. Alfred, did you get your mail yet? You didn't get that yet? Might be a little larger. Oh, you were talking about the... Well, actually, let's look. Right here. Let me go back to this. So here's the page for 5 franc coins. They're saying they're 31.45 millimeters in diameter. What's a US half dollar? Isn't it like... It's like right about there, isn't it? So they're saying the 5 francs 31.445. So it just looks like, based on the 2x2 holder, that the Swiss coin is a little bit... I think US half dollars are 30.6. Is that right? So yeah, just under 1 mil... Almost a full millimeter larger than with the 5. If I'm right, if they're 30.6, then the Swiss coins are almost a full millimeter larger in diameter. So that would not fit in a tube. Or you'd have to like hammer them down into the tube or something like that, which we would not want you to do. Okay. The only Frank you got is Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. I promise you, Frank the Tank will not be coming back. Cheese and rice. Some have burn. I think they all have the B mint mark. All of them that I've seen. And I don't even know if I have enough 2x2s here. I just grabbed some piles of what I had on my shelf here, but maybe I don't. And I'm going to run out of room putting all these 2x2s together. I mean, a half dollar is a lot larger, but the half dollar is 30. Yeah, I thought it was 30 or just over, but clever coin name. What's going on? I know I'm all out of jacks, so one could say that I won't even go finish that joke, but I'm all out of jacks. Let's just say I'm definitely off of my allotment of jacks. All right, let's get some more of these half dollar holders out. Lots of Carls work for you. Is that what they call them in the Army? Something like that. Yeah, see, some of these, I wouldn't say they're bad, but I'll show you this one, for example. This would be one that, when I'm sorting these out, this one I would put in the lower price category. Just because you can see they're in the field. Just a little bit of, like, if I can get it to stop, just a little bit of haze. A little bit of dirtiness in it, but it's still a full-on Unk coin. Yeah, like right there, to the right of her shoulder there. Just almost, maybe even with the fingerprint. I don't even know. But just a little bit of discoloration haze on the surface. The rest of the coin is basically, high grade. Better than MS63. So yeah, that one I'd put in the lower category. Let's put that back under there. Lady Kid Nichols. Up in the channel. Jenny Hansen, how you doing? How many jacks am I off? I'm definitely at least one. At least one. And I've been that most of my life, according to some people. Hey there, Brian. How you doing? Are we going to hear and Clever talk about guys named Frank? Frank the Tank. With the stapler noise, and you're the only one thinking about Franks and beans. Franks and beans. How'd you get the beans above the Frank? That's what I want to know. Robert. That's what I want to know. How did you get the beans above the Frank? Alright, somebody else came in here and everybody's saying hello and I'm missing everything because the chat moves too fast. You guys need to stop chatting because I can't see when you guys chat that much. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, this is going to take me forever to put these in 2x2s and read the chat, I'll tell you that much. Because usually I do stuff like this when I get big groups of coins. I do this while I'm watching all of your guys' YouTube videos. That's why you guys think, Kittle, all he does is come in, say hello, and tags like 30 people saying hello. Hello you. Hello Rhonda. Hello Jenny. Hello Lady Kid Nichols. Oh hi Rich. Hey. And I just do that and then I don't talk anymore. So you guys probably think I just leave. But no, I'm just doing stuff like this usually. I'm there lurking, so if you ever say my name, I'll pop right in and say, I heard you talking about me. That is a lot of Swiss silver. It is, Aaron. It sure is. Then I go and farm for 5 hours. Yep. Indeed. I'm going to go through a lot of staples. That's what I know. You lurk sometimes too, says Lima. Michael the coin flipper. How many francs did you get? Holy cow. Just over 500. We just counted up. There were 341 of the 1 francs. What did I write down? 165 2 franc coins. And then 33 of the 5 francs. So I bought all these from a dealer in a big group. And had to pay a good premium because they're really high-end coins. It's not junk silver. And if you look in the world price guides anyway, even circulated examples trade for a premium just because people love these designs and whatnot. They're all 835 fineness. And, yeah. I'm going through and just sorting them out and putting them in 2x2s, and then I'll flip through those probably and make sure, you know, put them in categories of really nice and just nice, because there's no bad ones in here that I can see. There's just some that are slightly hazy, and a couple might have a few more marks or a fingerprint or two. How many staple packages are going to be? Well, again, we use the Max brand flat clinch stapler, so all we got to do is staple with normal staples, and they come out perfectly flat. Almost, I mean, very rarely does any of these mess up. I mean, you know how you use a regular staple sometimes, and sometimes if you don't use the right kind of force or give it the right kind of authority, your staple comes out all funky and you got to redo it. This thing, even when you screw up, it seems to work perfectly. I mean, and I've had this one for probably at least 8-10 years. Never had any issues with it, and because I bought the full-size one, you just put regular staples in it, so real easy. Highly recommend it. Go to my Amazon page and order it if you don't have one. All coin collectors should have that one. Well worth it. My opinion, coin collectors should not even own a regular stapler, because that just increases the chances that by accident you will grab that one when stapling your 2x2s and have rounded staples. So convert all of your staplers in your household to the Max brand flat clinch staplers. It'll save you lots of time, and it'll potentially save the lives of some of your coins. I didn't take the 40-hour block class on stapling, and it showed. No, well, part of it is when I'm usually doing the stapling, I'm sitting in a little bit different of a position, and I'm not trying to get it anywhere near the camera. So it's just a really awkward angle I'm doing here, because where I'm sitting, like right here between my arms, like right here, like when I'm pointing, is like a big light pole, and I've got my stapler. I shouldn't be doing it this way. I probably shouldn't even do this, but so am I sponsored by it? No, I'm not sponsored. This is, but I do get a little kickback from Amazon if anybody buys that or anything off the Amazon links. And as I mentioned before, that you don't pay anything extra on that when you buy things through Amazon. So if you want to buy, like, if Lady Kid Nichols and Clever Coin Name need to buy some new Creole Cajun seasoning and they don't feel like going to the grocery store and they want to buy it on Amazon, if they first go to my Amazon link, you know, click on that stapler and say, I'm not buying that stupid stapler Kittle keeps talking about, but then go right up to the top and type in Tony Chachery's Creole Seasoning and buy that, that still shows up as giving me credit for referring them to Amazon, and they don't pay any extra on that, but then I get like anywhere from like 0.5% to up to like maybe 5 or 6%, depending on what category. So if they buy the seasoning for $2.99, I might get like 10 cents. And that 10 cents comes from Amazon, not from them. So what I recommend is not necessarily to always buy stuff with my link, but all of us out there have our favorite YouTubers, and all of us like to financially support our favorite YouTubers from time to time by doing super chats, or even when their ads pop up, we watch those ads instead of just blocking them or clicking through them. Or sometimes we join their memberships or we buy things from them. Now, if you're just not in a position to financially support your favorite YouTuber as much as you want, that's one way you can. So you go to your favorite YouTuber. Most of us have Amazon links similar to that, and just buy all your stuff through their link, and you're helping them out. And it doesn't cost you anything extra. You're basically forcing Amazon to pay your favorite YouTuber. It's great. Now, there's other ways. I mean, I know Amazon has ways you can support charities too. So if you already do that, then yeah, maybe you shouldn't. You know, maybe that's more important to you. That's fine. But if you don't already use some kind of a referral, Jenny Hansen, look at you. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome. I really do appreciate that. And Jenny Hansen just became the stream boss. Look at that. But like I'm saying, is like, if you're not already using an Amazon link to support a charity or somebody else, you should be, because it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's not that much more effort. You just go to their link each time and then type in the search bar what you're really looking for. And again, Amazon pays that. You don't pay anything extra. It's a great, and not only that, I know some people have asked me about this. The YouTuber like me, I do not know who bought what. I'll see the whole list at the end of the month when I look or whatever of all the different. Look at this, Gringo. But that's my red stapler. Has anybody seen my stapler? Gringo, that's awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, I see at the end of the month everything that has been bought. So I'll see on the list, oh, Tony Chachery's Creole Seasoning, but it won't tell me who bought it. So don't feel bad, because I've seen some weird stuff show up on my list, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting, but hey, thanks for the 38 cents for buying that, or whatever my credit is for that. And I mean, I've seen everything from just household goods to food to books, and I've seen people buy kids' toys and all kinds of stuff that's not on my list, which is awesome. And I appreciate all that support, whoever it is. Clever Coin Name? You're okay, I guess. Well, I've had worse comments than that, I guess, but thank you, Clever Coin Name. You're all right in my book. What's Alfred saying? When Amazon realizes that Canada exists, you can do it. Yeah, it's just I mean, I heard someone, I forgot where I heard it, but it was pretty true. So, I mean, eventually we're just going to have to make you guys a state, and then you guys will be included in USPS, and you'll be able to get free Prime shipping. So, I mean, I think that would probably work out for you. But I heard someone say, you guys are basically like the Diet United States anyway, like the U.S. without sugar. You guys are like, you know, sugar-free United States. So, I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal for you guys to join the United States. Just get it over with. I don't know. Most places think Alaska is international. Oh, yeah, my family, they live in Hawaii. So, you know, when they try to buy stuff, they're like, oh, we might charge extra to ship to Hawaii, or we don't ship to Hawaii. That's what they usually say. And they're like, dude, the postal service, the stamps and the price is the exact same whether you're shipping it to your neighbor in California or across the ocean to Hawaii. And most places don't realize that. Because a lot of businesses, you got to remember, use FedEx and UPS. For whatever reason, I have no idea, because I've worked in some companies, and it almost always, it's more expensive to use UPS and FedEx. Now, I think part of it is that the FedEx and UPS guys will come right up to the office and grab the stuff, and they don't have to like go take it somewhere to drop it off all the time. That's a little bit of a convenience. And in a big office building, the post office doesn't do that. They usually will only deliver to a mail room or something like that. But other than that, UPS and FedEx are so much more expensive, and the quality of what they do, like their delivery and, you know, keeping on time and dealing with insurance claims, they suck. You know, in all instances, almost all instances, without doubt, I'm choosing United States Postal Service over those guys. Let's see, what else is going on here? Cactus Jack Swag. Thanks for the subscription. I don't know if Cactus Jack Swag is in here or just bouncing around channels in that, 20 channel giveaway. I've been getting a few new subscriptions today from that, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, definitely, you guys all subscribe to each other if you see people in here. You looks like Robert Mims is trying to get some new friends here. Definitely, I wish I could just click on each other's names and stuff. But, yeah. Canada could just attach itself to North Dakota. Yeah. We could just call Canada like North Dakota. Or like North Dakota. And then we'd call like the Yukon and stuff like that Northeast Dakota. So we'll have North Dakota, Northern Dakota, and Northeast Dakota. I think Alfred would probably go for that, as long as he could get his mail in time and check his tracking numbers within a month. What does the other side of the coin look like? Good point. It's got the Swiss Lady Liberty, but they call her Helvetia. So, Helvetia with a spear and a shield. And the 2 francs coins are exactly the same design, just larger. And then the 5 franc coins are this one right here. And they got William Tell on them. And then the reverse, the Swiss shield and a different wreath. Charles Kelly and Jade says, Michael Kittle JW, seems like another awesome 20 channel group collaboration. People are excited. I'm glad people are excited about it. I am glad people are excited about it. And I hope that everybody gets in on it. When you guys watch my comment video that came out earlier this morning, I recommend, because you guys are in here, I'll tell you, but I'm not telling everybody because, you know, I want people to actually watch the videos on their own. But I recommend, and right there, Nightbot reminded us about it. Check it out. I recommend you watch the video in full and pay attention, because there are chances to win a couple other things from me directly. One of the reasons I decided to do that is that it's Rick G's. Lady Kid Nichols, look at that. You're awesome. Thank you for that. You guys really are pretty awesome. Okay. I think you're pretty awesome too. Thank you for that. And because that popped up, I'm going to give you a couple of these. How about that? Boom, 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 boom. Because I don't get to use those all the time. I'll put some emojis in there. But what am I saying? It's Rick G is the one that organized the giveaway, and we just ran out of staples, so we'll show you how easy. You just open it up. You grab your regular pack of staples, and if you need staples, where do you go to get them? Well, no doubt you go to a Staples to buy staples. So I went to Staples to buy some staples, because I don't know where else to get the staples. I mean, do you guys know where to buy staples other than Staples? No. So I just go to Staples to get staples. Standard staples. Or Agoura standard, whatever the heck that means. And we just pop them right in the stapler, and you close it. That's it. And every time I use it, the first staple, sometimes when you get a regular stapler, that first staple, when you reload it, jams or screws up. Never with this thing. Again, the Max flat clinch stapler. How can people buy these coins? US dollars, Rich Kelly. US dollars is what I prefer. Lady Kid Nichols throwing down some emojis. I appreciate that. Holy moly, that's some sweet silver, isn't it, though? I'm glad I got this group. I'm going to have fun with it. Oh, you want to put... Rich Kelly was probably looking for more detail other than just US dollars. I'm not really sure, Rich. I'm just starting to go through them. And so far, I've seen that all of the 1 francs look like they're the same date. They all look like they're 1963s. All of the 2 francs look like they're 64s. And all the 5 francs look like they're 65. So if I just got one date of each denomination, I'll probably put them in groups of 3, you know, so a 1 franc, a 2 franc, and a 5 franc, and maybe I'll give a price. And hey, anybody that wants them, let me know how many groups you want, and I'll get them out to you. And then, or if you just want some 1 francs, maybe I'll come up with a price. But I know some of them, without really getting into a crazy, like, trying to figure out which ones are 66s, which ones are 65s, which ones are 67s, I'll probably just sort them into 2 piles, like really nice ones and then just okay nice ones, you know, like, because some of them have more haze, or some of them you can see maybe there's a little bit of a toning mark, or this one right here actually has a little bit of a fingerprint in the field, but some of them are perfect or virtually perfect. So I'll sort them into 2 piles, and maybe the A pile, the nice coins, will be a couple dollars higher than the B pile. I mean, that's kind of what I'll do. I might just, because I can get crazy and sort them into like an A, a B, a C, and a D like quality, and then have 4 different prices of each one, but then it gets to be too much work for me. But I don't want to just sell them all equally, because they're not all equal. Now, I could just be greedy and say, yes, I'm all just selling them all at the same price, and when you buy them, I just give you the crappy ones, and I keep the really nice ones for my own personal collection. That's what some people may do, but I like to be able to sleep at night without thinking about all the evil I've done in the world. So what I'll do is I'll actually be as honest as I can. I'll sort them into a really, really, really nice pile, and then just a really nice pile, and then you'll get what you pay for. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Do the 8 francs come with buns? No. You want a group of the same date. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we can. I don't know what. It depends on what I have here. Nick Molnar, how you doing? Thanks for coming on in. What do we got here? I'm just scrolling through. I'm missing a lot of the chat, I know. So if I missed something you said that you think that I should have read, and you can say it again. I'm not gonna. No one's gonna say you're spamming or anything, because. Can you get some of the silver coins because you love foreign silver? Yeah, definitely. Everybody can. I mean, I got 500 some coins here. Everybody can. But if you want me to, like, come up with a price and start taking payments now, that's going to be tough, because I've only stapled almost 1 roll of 2 francs coins, and I haven't even looked at the rest of them. Yeah, each one of these is a stack of 10 coins, Nubs. It's quite the stash, and they're nice. Were they actually stored in a hoard and basically? And there's, I mean, I wouldn't call them proof-like. They're very flashy. Like, once I get done stapling this one, just at random, let's just show you. I mean, that's full-on superb gem luster right there. I mean, that's the same luster you'd get on an MS-66, 67, or 68. Now, these actually come nice, so I'm not going to try to. You know, I'm not going to mislead you guys into thinking this is like a super rare find and this is totally unique to find them in this shape. You can go into the PCGS population report. There are MS-68s, and there's even a couple MS-69s of these out there. There's people that, you know, get these nice sometimes and send them in for grading. And now, do I think there are any 68s or 69s in here? Probably not, but I guess maybe there's a 68 in here somewhere. But there's definitely 66s and 67s in here, just from what I know on grading. And this might even be one of the 66s or 67s. I mean, this thing's damn near perfect. So, like I said, when I look in the World Price Guide and I see the price for MS-60 and MS-63, they don't have prices higher there. Now, you know, I can go on to PCGS and look at auction records of coins, and like I said, I've seen some of them getting into the 66 and 67 range of the common dates like these. They go for $80 to $100. Now, I'm not going to charge anything near that. I can't do that, but because I'm not going to be able to pick out which ones are those to be able to guarantee, yes, this is the nicest of the bunch, and if you sent it in, you'd get that grade. Why is that stapler so much better? I'll show you right now. I'm going to do the demonstration of the Max flat clinch. So right here, you got your 2x2. You take the Max stapler. And this is really awkward because I'm reaching under the camera. You just go around. And I got a little bit of bad aim on that one. But right there, the staple's perfectly flat. You know, not raised up at all. Perfectly flat. So what that means is when you have your box of 2x2s, you can fit more in the box because the staplers aren't, you know, pushing out, bulging out like rounded staples. Also, when you have rounded staples, those potentially can scratch. Like if you have all these $50 or so size coins, and then the next coin you put is a dime, the rounded staples from that dime 2x2 can scratch the surface of your larger coin. So if they're all flat, I can slide these across each other a little bit. No chance of harming the coin there, or greatly reduced chance. I'm a lawyer, so I don't like to say no or never or always or anything. I got to say almost never or almost. You know how that goes. So that's why it does it. So other people use the rounded staples, and then they go around and use pliers and flatten each one. Now, doing so is very time-consuming, and you still risk messing up your coin when you bring more tools near the surfaces of your coins. This stapler, I mean, and there are other staplers that'll do flat staples, but this brand, like I said, I've had this for probably 8 to 10 years, this exact stapler. I can't remember it ever screwing up. And you just put regular staples in it, so I do highly recommend it. Amy, how you doing? Hope you're feeling okay. Thanks for coming in. Misplaced Youper girl. And I'm totally missing everybody else in chat because I was talking about this stapler, trying to sell those to you and make my... I don't even know, I could look, but I think I make like 45 cents when someone buys one of those on Amazon, so... But again, I don't recommend it because I need your 45 cents and I need that to buy like my next packet of ramen, even though I can get like probably 2 of them for 45 cents when I buy them on sale. But, you know, and it's Amazon paying that, so it's not you paying it, so that's great. I like Amazon. I like taking money from Amazon. That's great. But I do it because I want you guys to have the good stuff, and if you're out there with using your rounded stapler, that's wrong. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. If you're a coin collector, you should be using the right stuff, and I want to help you with that. And people ask me, what kind of stuff do you recommend? And that's why I put the Amazon list together, because I can just point you right there. So that's how that works. Figured you might get an envelope stapler. I don't know what that is, Muscle Shell. Sorry. Do they all have the same design? Oh, yeah, all the 1 franc and the 2 francs are the same design. It's got Helvetia. Well, that's right there, with the spear and the shield. And then on the reverse, the denomination, the date, and then the wreath. And then the 5 franc coins, they have William Tell on them. And then on the reverse, another Swiss shield with some partial wreath on each side, I guess. There's some... let's see, the camera and the lighting can trick our old eyes. So these are all high grade for sure. Definitely. Staples scratch other coins and flips. They definitely can. But even if you don't care about that, some of us have 2x2 boxes where we store these, and just look, you can get them right next to each other. Like, you can stack them. You can get probably 50% more coins in your 2x2 boxes if they're all flat staples, versus if you have some of them with raised up staples, they just spread out a lot more. So just if you want to be able to store more coins in your boxes, it's worth getting the flat stapler. And JW sending another $5. Look at you. You didn't have to do that. I think you thought you were going to become Stream Boss, didn't you? I think you thought that. But I don't know how I have mine set up, the math on it. I think most people have theirs set up, or a lot of people have it, like, the points are different. I think mine's just 100 points for $1 or something like that. I don't remember all the settings I did, but got the morphine going on. Nice. Just trying to look through chat here. Again, I'm missing all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Mikey's saying, what could you do for some of your auctions? Make grab bags of American... Yeah, I could probably come up with something. Morphine is working well, doing well. Glad to hear that, Youper. I know it's been a tough day, tough couple days, but you got a lot of friends here anytime you want. You know, you just got to pop in. Lima just had some dinner. Nubs says, boom. Nubs, almost. Almost. You guys will figure out the math there. But Nubs dropped at least 1 Indian cent in the jar there. I appreciate that, Nubs. Thank you for that. And I'm still behind on chat there. Don't buy Top Ramen. That's why we like the coin. Don't buy Top Ramen. Yeah, I buy it sometimes. I usually don't make it as the soup, though. I just use it for some like cheap, quick noodles sometimes, and I mix up my own kind of little concoction there. And I'm totally still behind on chat here. What the heck is going on? You guys are talking too much. But that's fun. I said say it louder for the ones in the back. Get a flat clinch stapler. Lady Kid Nichols is the boss. Says, we love you, Youper. We love you. Right there, the boss. With that avatar she's got there, which is, I believe, her sticker. Which I do have, and I got to do a mail call soon because I got some stuff from Lady Kid Nichols and Clever Coin Name. Glad to see some foreign coin. Yeah, these are pretty cool ones, too. Far North Coin says, does this work? Well, I don't know. We'll see in a second. We'll see in a second. You'll probably be sold out before the coin show. Sold out. You mean of these? I don't know. I don't even know if we're going to have a coin show in September at the rate things are going in California, so I don't know. Hello, and chat. Hello, Ashes. There's the Amazon link. There you go, Far North Coins. Does this work? Yep. You dropped a couple of the Indian cents out of it. Look at this thing. It's getting full. That's crazy. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the support, you guys. But it does work. Amy Clinton came in here and spinning like a madman. I should get you to smile there. And Misplaced Youper Girl, you've heard me say it a couple times already, but I hate being the guy that's like Mr. Debbie Downer or whatever, so I quit saying it a couple weeks ago, but I know everybody got their hopes up for going to Ohio, that coin show. Maybe you guys will still be able to do that. I know you're saying you're not going to be able to, and we understand, but I don't think many people are going to be able to go there, and the show might not be going on. I don't know. Seems like everything's picking up and more things are going on and more people are coming out saying don't go to social things indoors, and yeah. And even if the state and the city allows it, I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get into a coin show until they, because I don't know, it seems like one day we get news saying, yeah, it'd be fine, no problem, just wear your mask, and the next day, no, the masks do nothing, and I don't know if it's worth messing around with. To go to a coin show that honestly probably won't be a good coin show. I mean, it'll be fun. It's at least a coin show, and you'll get to see some friends potentially if you go, but it's going to be half of a coin show at best, because there's going to be a lot of dealers that won't go, there's going to be a lot of customers that don't go, and there'll almost certainly be some kind of limitations of how many people in the room at a time, how long you can be in there, so if you have to miss that one, like I said, I would bet right now, if I was a betting man, I'd bet that a lot of the people are going to have to miss that whether they like it or not. Because the state or the city or somebody's going to tell them, no, you can't have this. Because the news doesn't seem like it's going better and better each day, at least in the last week or two. So, are you going to the coin show, Jeebing John? Or, Mikey, that's what I'm talking about. No way in hell. I'm not going to Cincinnati. If you're from Cincinnati or you're in the Cincinnati area, I'm sorry. I'm not traveling from LA to Cincinnati. I mean, I guess if the A&A World's Fair of Money decided to go to Cincinnati, like a big coin show, maybe I would go there. But for me to go to Cincinnati, here's what I have to do. I have to go to LAX Airport, which sucks, especially when there's a pandemic going on, because you got people from all over the world going through that place. So I really don't want to go there if I don't have to. And there's probably not too many direct flights from Los Angeles to Cincinnati, so I'm probably going to have to stop in Denver, Chicago, Dallas, one of those places that's a big hub, which means stopping at another major international airport that I really don't want to be going to in the middle of a pandemic because there's a bunch of people from all over the world going through there every day. And yeah. And then I got to go find some hotel in Cincinnati, and then I got to maybe even get a rental car if I want to get out and do some things, and basically it's a lot of money to go to a show that I know for a fact is not going to be a full coin show. It's going to be a half show at best because of what's going on. And even though if they say, oh no, we're doing our show, we're selling to all the dealers, believe me, all the customers are not coming. When you go to a coin show, it's a lot of older men that are not in good health. I mean, that's on average, that's what coin shows are. And they're telling older men that are in not good health to stay the hell home right now. And it's scaring enough of the older white men, and probably rightly so, to not go out and do that just yet. And even if the dealers are there, you need the collectors to show up to sell new, fresh stuff to the dealers. If the collectors aren't there selling that stuff to the dealers, the dealers don't have that to sell right back to the customers. So that's what I mean by, even if the dealers are there and saying that they're ready to do a good show, if the customers don't show up with the material, it slows the show way down and it hurts business significantly. Whether the average collector realizes it or not, it does. So, and especially for me, from a dealer's perspective, if I was going to travel, I don't want to go to a show that I know isn't running at 100% if I got to spend $1,000 to get there, probably. So, especially when there's a bunch of other shows here on the West Coast, even though all of them through the end of August so far have been canceled, which sucks. But 8-week plus recovery, well, hopefully you'll be able to hang out with us all here and get on here whenever you can, because there's always people here for you, Youper, and it sounds like a long road, but I'll wish you the best with that for sure. Blue Ridge got on an airplane in March, says Mikey. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's people getting on airplanes every day, but it's like I said, unless I have to, I don't feel like taking the risk, you know. Even though, like I said, I don't know. I'm not an expert, and you know what? Even if I had some expertise, like I said, if you just watch the news, which is where else are we getting the information? Unless you have personal contacts with people high up in the powers that be. We all get our information from one news source or another, and every day they're coming out with different answers or different things, saying, "Oh yeah, we're good," or "Oh yeah, no, you have to wear a mask everywhere." "Oh no, you don't have to." "Oh, you do," and it's mandatory. "Oh, it's optional," and they don't know what the hell they're doing. It's a different message every day, and that's why if I don't have to, I'm not going to risk it. So that was my whole take on people trying to get me to head out to a show in Cincinnati in a few weeks. I'm like, nah, probably not. Even though I'd love to get together and see a bunch of people and stuff like that. And I think, and like I said, even this coming next weekend, July 4th weekend, they're attempting to have a show in Las Vegas, which it's not going to be a full coin show. That one, they got approved to, Mikey thinks the show should be canceled until it's over. Well, you got to define what's over, though. I mean, until there's a cure, there may never be a cure. Look, there's no cure for the common cold. There's no cure for most flu viruses. There may never be a cure. So I don't know if you can just stop the world forever. No, you can't. But until they can at least get it to where if you actually catch this thing, the average person doesn't have to go on ventilators and possibly die, there's got to be some kind of a treatment available, and they got to be to make sure that there's enough room in the hospital for everyone if you do get it. So that's why we're all staying at home all this time, is because you don't want to overflow the hospitals. And remember that whole flattening the curve thing they kept telling you? That's what that's all about. So there may never be a cure, so you can't count on that. But there's going to be a show next weekend in Las Vegas at the Palace Station. They usually have coin shows there, put on by a couple of the clubs. Pammy Jones, look at you. You rock. Thank you very much for that. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, Jenny Hansen says they did try to open up. They were opening up things slowly, and then bam, they're shutting them right back down, like the bars and stuff. It's just because, again, they're playing it by ear, and they don't know. They don't have all the answers. And from the government's perspective, at least most government that are some of these cities. And I'm not going to try to get too political or get into it because we don't need to. We kind of all can make our own minds about it. But some cities are just kind of like crazy, and they apparently want to keep everything shut down. But most cities, most rational government, if there's such a thing, that's kind of an oxymoron. But they want businesses open because businesses generate lots of tax money. Lots of tax money means government can spend more money and do the things that government wants to do. Okay, this is the first time in a long time this max flat clinch, it screwed up on me. So it did not fully staple that. That is probably the first time in maybe that I can even remember that it screwed up. So it's not 100% foolproof, and I just want to fully disclose that. And it messes up so few. I don't even know where I have a stapler remover because I never need a stapler remover really. So I'm trying to look for one. There it is. I will carefully get that staple out of there and try again. try to get it out of there without staple removing the coin face itself. Alright, good deal. So, anywho, yeah, this one that's going on in Vegas, they got approval because Vegas, they have huge convention centers, so they have tons of room in their rooms, and they got approval to have 15 dealers set up, but only let 25 customers in the room at a time. So a couple of the dealers will have helpers. So basically, they'll be including the security and all that. There'll only be 50 people in the room, and it'll be a huge room. And all the dealer tables will be spaced out with empty tables between them, and people will only be allowed in the room a certain amount of time. I didn't hear exactly how long or what all the rules were going to be, but it's going to be. It's not going to be a great coin show. I'll tell you that, because a lot of customers are not going to want to go through that for health reasons, and also just because a lot of customers aren't going to want to wait their turn to get into a coin show. One of the things you do at a coin show, if you're a serious collector, is you get there right when it opens up, and you get there right when it opens up, and then you hurry up and go find the stuff you collect. You don't dilly-dally and waste time. But if they tell you, oh, sorry, there's already 15 collectors or 25 collectors, whatever number it is, they're already in there, you're going to have to wait until the next 5 people come out before we let you in. How many collectors are going to just sit there and wait? Not all of them, I'll tell you that. Maybe in Las Vegas, because you can just, maybe they'll give you a ticket, or maybe they'll give you one of them buzzers, and they'll buzz you when it's your turn. Then you come back, and while you're waiting, you go to into the casino and you waste a bunch of money. Yeah, I could see doing that in Vegas. But if I tried to do a show here in Southern California in August, for example, because I run a show that's usually in August that we had to cancel, and I tell people, no, you can't come in yet, you got to go stand outside where it's 100 degrees and sunny. You know how many people are going to wait? Some might wait in their car, of course, in their AC, but a lot of people are going to say, screw this, and go home. Guess you're gonna bounce. You'll look for a sale on the Swiss silver. Yeah, Smack. I'm definitely selling them. So if you're really, I mean, like I said, I'm just thinking aloud. I'm probably gonna sell. I'm definitely gonna probably looking. I'd like to sell them for around the MS63 prices in that guide, at least for the nicer ones. Because I bought these at the right price. I know they're worth more than that. I want to be able to pass on the deal. But I still want to be able to get my money back and make a little bit of a profit that I think is fair. I don't need to make a killing on these, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, of course. I think it does. And then maybe there'll be a handful of coins that I think don't make the standard of like a quality coin that I want to pass along at that price. So maybe I'll have a small pile of each that I may even sell a little bit cheaper. I think I could sell them all for a lot more, like especially if I put these on eBay, or if I wanted to take the next year or two and sell them one at a time on eBay, I'd probably get double the money that I'll get selling them here at a fair price. But I'd rather pass along some deals, move them along, and then try to find that next deal for everybody. I don't need to squeeze every drop of blood out of that turnip, or don't need to get every piece of meat off that bone, or I don't know how many more ways I can say it. Probably a lot more. Probably a lot more ways than that. Michael, send me a couple of 5 francs, please. I actually got a list of stuff that you're asking about, so I'll just write down 5 francs. Swiss 5 francs, just to remember to talk to you about that when we're ready to do that. Come on, 2x2 stuck together. There we go. You don't want to make a killing, just wound them. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to kill my customers. I just want to wound them so they can heal and come back for another bite. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're thinking I'm saying? I guess. You got some French francs, the 5, the 1, and the half. Don't know if they are silver. You just got to look, and like I said, here, I'll show you guys one more time since we were just talking about it. let's look up. We're stapling together the 2 francs right now. So if we go show that page, this here is the NGC World Coin Price Guide. All this is basically just taken out of the Kraus guides, and there's probably somewhere where it says that in here. Let's see if they say that. The World Coin Price Guide, independently compiled by Kraus Publications Numismaster, and in some cases NGC makes adjustments or edits. But basically, if you have those big volumes of the Kraus World Coin books, all the information is like right here. It's all online now for free, hosted by NGC. So you just got to go into the NGC website, find World Coin Price Guide, and you might have to search around. It's almost faster though. Like, I didn't go do that to find this page. All I did is type in 1964 Swiss 2 francs, and this was like the first Google result right away. It tells you the compositions, all that stuff. And this tells you right there, it's silver, 835 fineness, and the current melt value is $4.85. But we go down, all the ones we're looking at are the 1964 Bs. That's this row right here. 4.5 million minted. In circulated grades, they're $9.50, which again, basically double the silver value of $4.85. So we're double melt if you find them in any condition. And then in mint state 60, which is like a horrible looking mint state coin, $12. And then 63, which is a lower end mint state coin still, is $15. And they don't list prices for 4, 65, 66, and all the way up to 70. I think almost all of these coins are going to be 65 or better if you had to get these graded. Some of them will be 66s and 67s. There's an off chance you might get... I don't think I've seen any that are perfect enough to be a 69. You just have to be super lucky to get a 68 or a 69, really. But I think they're all 65, 66s, and a few 67s here. So there are no prices that... Now you can look up what certified examples of those sell for. Of these 2 francs, for example, I've seen them sell in the $60 to $100 range, 60, 80, $100, depending on who's buying and when they're buying them, you know. And because at auction you need a few bidders. So I'm thinking right now, I bought these good enough and right enough to where I could sell them at the MS63 price. For the ones that I think are the high grade ones, I'd sell them for $15 each. And then I think the ones that I don't think are perfect, I might sell them at $12 each. I'm just kind of thinking that right now. I'm not setting that in stone. But that would, at that price, I'm good enough to where I'm making a few bucks, and then I think I'm still leaving everyone else a lot of meat on the bone and giving you guys a real fair deal. That's what I'm thinking right now on those. And then here's the 1 franc coins. Probably something similar, even though the prices on these are a lot lower, so I don't know if I want to do that. Because again, these are about $2.42 worth of silver. And if you look at the common dates, we got mostly 1963s. They're saying in low grades they're $4 or $5. Mint state 60s, a $6.50, and a 63s is a $9 coin. Some of these are really, like I said, 66 and 60. I don't know if I really want to sell them for $9 though. I'll have to think about that a lot more. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, that's what. Well, for when you're looking up your other world coins to try to find other silver, find this website, ngc.coin.com, and you'll find it on their website. I don't know which page it's on under here. Probably resources, other resources maybe, price guides, world coin price guide you probably go to, and you can find it that way. Or just go to Google and type in, if you know, the date, the country, and the denomination, and it'll pop up. Just look for the NGC website. Hopefully that explains something there. I don't know. Look at all that money flying into the jar from you guys and a couple bouncing out. Thank you guys for that. And I got to go back to the chat because now that I just rambled on and on and on and on and on and on and on, I got to go back to chat here. Charles Kelly, did I talk to SoCal Box Breaks for the inside information on the PCGS unboxing items? As far as which inside information, yes, and we did saw, if you at the very end of that video, we saw that he thought the Buffalo nickel was the 14/3 variety. He also thought that the Shield nickel was the 1883/2 variety, and he thought one of those, the lower grade 1909 VDB, he thought that was a double die obverse. And he was 100% wrong on the 1909 VDB and on the Shield nickel. And if he would have just showed those to me before he submitted them, he would have saved himself a little bit of money. But he didn't. That's okay. It made for an interesting video for me, and it wasted a little money for him, and it made PCGS a little money, and I'm one of the shareholders of PCGS's parent company, so in a way, he made me a little bit of money, so that's okay. And as far as the 1914/3 Buffalo nickel, I'm not sure on that one. I told him he needs to call PCGS on that one and figure out if they attribute that variety, and if they do, then have them look at the TrueView photo they took and tell them, why isn't my coin the variety then? Because it looks like it. So, just some quick bloodletting you guys are talking about. That's fine. Poor turnips. Oh, come on, Lady Kid Nichols. I know you're out there hugging trees and stuff, but hugging turnips too? Come on. Yeah, Jenny Hansen, the NGC, it's a great resource, and it replaces like at least 5 or 6 huge books that you don't really have to have around, as long as you got an internet connection. How valuable is one of the 5 franc coins? I'll show that same page just for you, Lima, because you're right, I did not show that. So here's the 5 franc coins. Again, they're 835 fine silver. $7.27 is the melt value. And again, the design is William Tell, and the reverse is a shield flanked with sprigs. Nice. Very cool. And it has edge lettering. JW Coins and Hobbies loves edge lettering, I hear. So it has a whole bunch of edge lettering. Very cool. And it's raised up edge lettering. So the ones we have are 1965 Bs that I see for the most part. MS60, they say are $16, which is like double the melt value. MS63, they say is about $22. I'm thinking on these, I think I got these a little cheaper, just based on the whole deal. I think I could probably sell most of them for around the $16 price, which is just MS60, even though I know they're really 63 or betters. But I still want to look at them, because if there's a couple really nice ones, I wouldn't sell them. Like super nice, I wouldn't sell them at the $16. But I think most of them I could probably sell for around that price. That's what I'm thinking right now on that. Clever, dope. Not much blood in a turnip. But you can try to squeeze it, though. You sure can. You sure can. You try like hell to squeeze it. Never had one, so you're going to say the jury's out. I don't know what we're talking about there. Oh, the blood in the turnips. Perfect. You want yours to be higher than a 63. You want best. I don't know what I have on the 5 francs. I only looked at a couple of them, and they do have. They're bigger coins, so they're not going to. I mean, the smaller the coin, usually the nicer they stay preserved, the longer. That's why, like, big coins like Morgan dollars, and especially bigger coins with soft metal, like St. Gaudens $20 pieces, it's very hard to get really high grades because it's easy for them, even straight from the mint. You know how they do it? They put them right into a hopper with other coins. Just that bangs them up. The coins falling on top of each other. And then you put them in bags, moving them around in bags, that bangs them up even more. So even by the time the first person sees them, they might already be down to MS63 or 64. Really hard to keep high grades on big coins. JW is not leaving, just not chatting. Thanks for the clarification there. William Tell Orchestra music now. We used to do that after having several beers in us at college basketball games with Illinois. We used to have our band play that, and we'd dance back and forth to that all the time. That was fun. Are there more in the Hoard? This is it. This is the pile. This is what was offered. I don't know if the dealer has more. I don't know. I could ask, but MS65 and higher is special. I mean, and it looks pretty too. It does look pretty. Let me just write that down, and I got to get back to stapling because I'm hardly putting a dent into this pile. But you know what? Honestly, I'm not in a hurry. I'm having fun with this. If you're not having fun, then you shouldn't be here, honestly. A lot of stuff going on YouTube, and I'm not even looking at my subscriptions. There's probably a few dozen streams going on right now. If you don't like it, I'm not offended. So, how do you like that? I'm having fun, and I'm not in a hurry, and I hope you're having fun. Yes, your friend has a $20 St. Gaudens. Looks like trash. Oh, and that's the funny thing. And then you wonder, it's like, why'd they give this such a low grade? And then you finally will like go to a big coin show or a major auction lot viewing, and you'll see a St. Gaudens and MS67, and you're like, whoa. Now, my favorite is the $10 gold Indian. And the best I've ever had of those are like 63s, and I think I owned one that was an MS64, and it's like, man, these are so pretty. These are so pretty, but they're so tough on grading. And then I go to a big coin show and I finally saw one in MS68. Oh my gosh, I fell in love. It's like so beautiful. So it may seem like they're tough, but it's just the metal, ironically, is so soft, you know, so it is tough to get a high grade. All of 60, really? You've managed to get all a dealer came across this Hoard. He wanted to get rid of it fast. I don't know if he just wanted to cash out and get money or didn't want to deal with it. And I was offered a deal, and I said, yes, I'll do that. I'll take that, because I'll spend the time to sort them out and find customers for them, you know? So Donna Mac wants to... I'm not keeping track. I'm just kind of sorting them out. Like, I can't be writing down who wants what, because I really haven't even confirmed prices yet. But believe me, either later on in the stream, I'll maybe start writing down some people. But if you really want to make sure that I don't sell before, send me an email, Donna Mac, or something, just to remind me, because I'm not writing these down as I'm kind of reading through the chat. That would be one way to, like, make... I mean, and I'm not going to guarantee that even, because I don't know, but I might figure this out once we get towards the end of this. I don't even know how much longer I'll do this, or maybe I'll decide, you know what, I don't feel like stapling any more of these, and we'll quit once we're done with these 2 francs, and I'll do this on my own, or I don't know what we'll do. I'm just winging it. I just knew that I was going to sit here and do this, probably while I was watching one of the probably 8 coin roll hunting streams, looking at looking for silver half dollars right now. And you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to knock that. I do enjoy watching those, and mostly I just enjoy listening to the clanging around of coins in the background as I'm looking at coins, and then I pop up and look at the chat every now and then. But yeah, I figured instead of doing that, let me just fire up a live stream. Maybe some of you guys would want to hang out and chat here too. I don't know. Looks like a few of you did, so that's cool. And thank you very much for that. Maybe once you figure it out, you can put it up in a members preview. Oh, Green goes at looking for the members only perks here, huh? Oh no. Well, see, I told people, I said right there in that members video, I said, members, you ain't getting nothing exclusive, no different content. I'm not going to do that to the rest of my members. This channel didn't get here just because of members. It got here from everybody. Now, I do give members some perks. Like I said, in my bag breaks that I do, I'll give you a little bit of a discount on the bag breaks. I'll give you some stickers, a poster. There's stuff for the members. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking about even in auctions. I saw Silver Nitrate do that. At certain membership tiers, he gives people free shipping in his auction. So, yeah, I appreciate the members, and I'm going to treat them right. But I just don't believe in doing separate content. So I won't say never again because I'm a lawyer, but probably never going to do a separate members-only video. And it kind of sucks because when I go into my YouTube analytics and all that stuff, and I don't even know what page it's called, but the memberships page, I guess, it keeps telling me reminders like, oh, you need to do members-only content. And it's like these check boxes. I need to do these to get the damn thing to disappear. Like I need to do a members-only live streamer. Or right now I could set the chat to where only members can talk. But I'm not going to do any of that, so it's always going to be reminding me to try to do that, which is kind of annoying. But and even before I could get my memberships approved, I think I had to do at least one members-only post. So so for those of you that aren't members, I did one members-only post right at the beginning because I think I had to. And I mean, I can go check, but I think all it says is, this is going to be my only members-only post because I have to do this, or something like that. It's like real stupid. And again, I don't act like that because, I mean, I know a lot of other channels do a lot of special things for their members. That's their decision. I'm not saying that's bad. I just decided I didn't want to go that route. There's a lot of different ways different people support me. Memberships is just one of them. I didn't want to pick and choose and say that special content goes to this group and not the other groups that support me. Because, like I said, not everybody can support financially, especially on a monthly basis, and I understand that. And a lot of the people that can't do that, people have told me, hey, I can't just pay you super chats. I'm on a fixed income, whatever. But every time your videos come up, I watch that full ad, and I click on that ad and pretend like I'm going to buy whatever they're selling. And you know what? I think that actually makes a difference. I think if you actually click on the ads that show up, I think I might get an extra penny, sorry, a cent, or whatever it is, you know. I don't know how much, but I believe that makes a difference. Pammy Jones sending a sticker there? #1 fan? That's awesome, Pammy Jones. You just took a big hit out of Lady Kid Nichols there. Thank you very much, Pammy Jones. Really do appreciate that. That's awesome. Clever coin. So it's going to be in the non-secret. Why don't I get capsules of coins? Yeah, because if I was going to buy 500 capsules, I mean, it would cost over $100. And I would have to get the right sizes, so I'd have to get different sizes. It'd be definitely over $100 to get capsules for these. A couple stacks of 2x2s, a few bucks. So, and like I said, until I know what I'm going to do with these. Now, of course, if I was going to try to market these and squeeze out a lot more money, yes. If I came up and just showed you guys and didn't even show you all this and show you how many I really have, if I just did a video, like, did all this in the background and did a video, and I pull out maybe like 3 or 4 of each of the nicest ones, like they would maybe do like on a home shopping channel, and have them in nice capsules, or the real fancy capsules with the black ring holding the coin in there that look even better, and just show you, here's what you get, the 1 franc, almost perfect, the 2 franc and a 5 franc, and here's this, and all together it's only $59.99 plus shipping and handling, blah, blah, whatever I would come up with. I'd probably make more money doing that, even if I had to spend the money on the capsules, especially if I don't show you guys how many I have, because everybody's going to go, oh my god, I got to be the one to get that, I got to be the one to get that, you know. And so I know financially I shoot myself in the foot a little bit showing you all this, because that's the way people are. We're out of staples again. We'll add another pack of staples in here. I think you should give us all that watch. Wait, hold on. I think you should give us all that watch you and JW farm for hours. Oh, jeez. I got an email from an Eric saying, do you have any Swiss coins you're looking to sell? It's like, come on, guys. Really? That's hilarious. Let's see. Really, it's an option to turn off non-members in chat. Yeah, you can have so I can do a stream, like a live stream, where everyone can watch, but only members can talk in the chat. I mean, I guess if I was a big channel and I had 1,000 members, but I had like 100,000 subs, maybe chat would just be so crazy sometimes, like, hey, let's just do members only one time, because the rest of this is just getting nuts. But other than that, I don't know. That's just kind of... Oh, Jenny, I didn't see you leaving there. If you're still here, have a good one. Thanks for coming on, hanging out there. Let's see what else there. Did I say penny? I said penny, Rich. I said penny. I was talking about just, you know, money in the bank account, though. I wasn't really talking about the coin. The coin is the cent, though. Even though I know it's the same thing. You found the secret. It cost you $0 to refer to you as the coin. Oh, there you go. Absolutely. Care less about the benefits. Just don't want to miss out about the egg lord while he's farming. What dates do we have on the 5 francs? The ones I've looked at so far, they're all 1965s. So I think we might only have the one date. It's possible there might be another date in there once we go through them. It's possible. And you know what? I was thinking about more of that, about the members' benefits. It's like, I should try to come up with something a little better. Even, I mean, I don't want to go to exclusive content, because that's something I said. And, you know, admittedly, if I did that, I'm sure I could get more memberships and stuff like that, but that's not what it's about. I know, like, so I was trying to think of something different, too, because I know when people do the memberships, it's like a monthly thing, but if I say, oh, yeah, I'm going to give you a poster and some stickers and stuff like that, that's kind of like a one-time thing, and I guess when I come up with new stickers, I can send them. Like, this week, I ordered 2 new sticker designs, so I guess I can keep sending those to members. That's one thing I could do. And I guess going forward, I just need to add that into my descriptions on the perks, is that I will be doing discounts on bag breaks for members. Which, again, I'm not doing... I'm kind of dumb the way I set that up, because I told people last time, yeah, if you're a member, you get $5 off the cost of the bag break, but the membership only costs people $1.99, and then when YouTube takes their cut, like I think I get $1.40 of that. So basically, I told people you can pay $5 less, and then I get $1.40. So that didn't really work out for me too much, but whatever. I mean, some people, if you sign up at the higher memberships, then I guess it's more even. But so I didn't really think that through all the way, but whatever. You have the highest respect based on recent. No problem. Like I said, and that's why I understand everybody's in different positions. There's different ways to support. Some people will buy stuff through Amazon. Some people just watch the stuff and, like I said, watch the ad here and there, and that's all you have to do. I mean, I don't expect anything from anybody there, but if you want to support it, I do appreciate it all, and that's why I really didn't want to do too much exclusive stuff, because now I've seen some channels, they go crazy with the exclusive stuff, and I think it really hurts their channel. And I'm not going to name names, but you may have seen similar channels too, where it seems like a lot of the stuff they do is like all about members, and every time they're doing streams or talking, it's all about membership this and membership that. And you know what, at some point, and you see the same thing when channels first get their monetization. They get so crazy about the monetization. It's all they're talking about. They're 4,000 hours and they're 1,000. And you know what? Maybe I did the same thing to some extent when I was doing that several months ago. At some point, you just got to remember, it's like, come on, you focus on what got you there. Keep putting out content and quit worrying about all that stuff, because it's not really, nobody's getting rich on it, I'll tell you that. Not at least at the level of channel that I have. That's for sure. Which two new designs? Rich Cali, I'll tell you guys, I'm not hiding it. I ordered, the new two designs is I did the reverse of a wheat scent, a really nice toned matte proof that I had. So it's a wheat scent reverse. Similar, so it basically looks like this, but it's a wheat scent reverse, real toned, colorful. And I'm going to use that as a sticker that I'm going to give to people that buy spots in my next wheat scent bag break. Which they'll get that, and then I'll have a bunch of extras that I'll probably be able to do for members, or maybe I'll do those as giveaways during the stream, or have something special there. And then I did another hologram sticker based on, let me see if I can find that sticker. So I did this design, the proof cameo buffalo nickel. So it's the same sticker, but it's going to be holographic. So those are the next two stickers I got coming in the mail. So that'll be fun. And those are for this channel. I did order another pack of these because I've been giving these out kind of like crazy. And so I did order another pack of those so I don't run out. Big brain. Look at the big brain on Brad. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. That's what I get for thinking out loud sometimes, Gringo. I'm like, hey, how about members get $5 off? And that's like, wait a minute. Then I all of a sudden see like 5 people joining for what, $1.40 or $1.99 to them and $1.40 to me. And then all of a sudden they're sending me, here's my PayPal, I'm a member now. I'm like, okay, thanks, that's cool and all. I'm like, I see what you did there. And you know what, most of them will probably unsubscribe from their memberships as soon as they can a month later. But you know what, whatever. And then they'll sign back up again next time I tell them you get $5 off a spot in a bag break. I mean, I could do it a little smarter next time and say members get $1 off their spot in the bag break for every month they've been a member. That might be something. Up to like a maximum, because I don't want someone eventually to be a member for, 50 months and the break price is $50, and then they're saying, give me one for free, more free stuff, please. Found It Buried, how you doing? I did get a package from Found It Buried in the mail yesterday. So that'll be in my next mail call. That one's been transported across national boundaries. Took a little bit, but we got it. We did get it. Tons of stickers in there. That's going to be a heck of a mail call. And I need to sort out my stickers so I know which ones I can start giving away and which ones I still have to keep. Let's see here. Heard on other channels, members and mods are the only ones who can bid on auctions. I don't know that. I know some channels, they let mods get previews of auction items. Like, for example, if I'm going to do an auction, I usually do a preview a few days ahead of time and show people the catalog so they can think about what's coming up and ask me questions if they want to see pictures. If I offered that to... if I did that the way other channels do, I would maybe release that video to members a couple days early so they would have more time to think about it. I've seen at least one other channel where members can look at that auction list and then say, hey, I just want to buy that right now. Don't even send it to the auction. So I don't know if they have to pay us a different price or if they, whatever it is, but I just know there's some channels that let members buy stuff before it goes to auction. And you know what? You can think that's not fair or not, but you know what? It's their channel, their rules. And yeah. You can definitely not like it, though. I can tell you that. And I know that I don't like it when I see that sometimes if it's something I want and just decide I don't want to buy a membership to be able to buy one item that I want. But I guess if it's a channel you watch a lot and you want to buy a lot of stuff from them and to get a bunch of deals, maybe it pays off to do that. And maybe you just want to support them anyway. I don't know, but that's why it's an individual decision for each person. So when can I get the spot for the wheat cent you emailed me like a month ago? Come on. Mission Get Rich. I didn't sell any other spots to anybody else. What I'm doing, Mission Get Rich, is, again, I got this bag of wheat cents. What I'm really trying to do, and I got to talk to the coin shop one more time because they didn't give me like a real answer last time. I'm trying to get a second bag because I know 10 spots, 500 cents each. People are going to be fighting over those. And if I tell people you got to give me a bid, like give me a number, and the highest 10 are going to get them, which I think is the only fair way. And then, of course, I'm not going to, like, charge people what they bid. It's going to be, everybody sends a bid of what you're willing to pay for your spot, and then I'll take the 10th highest, and then the top 10 people pay that 10th highest price. So the person that bids the highest is only going to pay what the 10th highest said. You know, so it's somewhat, and if that number is too high, I think, then I'll just take all that extra money that I think is too much and get more giveaways for people or something. Or maybe, if it's way too high, I'll include a couple extra gifts to those people with spots. So I'll come up with something there. But SoCal Box Breaks is in here listening. I'm wondering if I can get a second bag of wheat cents before the next break. Because if I could have 20 spots and then do it over 2 days, I think it would be a little more fair to divvy those up. I didn't know SoCal was in here listening, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. Now, I can do the bag break with just this one and have 10 spots of 500 each, but I think less people will be upset if I can get that second bag. And stop stapling and give these all these. Don, do you like these? I mean, just look. I can pick any one of these at random. Sheldon would be cherry, brah. And then if I drop it, you'd have Chuck shoot it out of my hand. These are all MS65 or better. There's a lot of 66s and 67s here. You can get me another bag this way. Okay, so I'll get on that then, Mission Get Rich. If he says he could actually, and really, I mean, if you think you can't, if you really want some of these, maybe we should talk. But even though I'm going to piss off all 35 people watching here because I've been telling them I'm not selling them. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, yeah, if you can get a second bag, then I'll have 20 spots to divvy up. Even though I will have to break that into 2 days, I think that's going to be more fair for people. And I think more people will be able to get on, especially when I limit it to one per person. I think that's right. Been asking for 3 months. I haven't had that thing for 3 months, Mission Get Rich. Well, maybe like, I don't know. I decided the other day I put my 2019 calendar back up on the wall because 2020 has just sucked. So I don't even know what month it is right now anymore. So that's the way I'm rolling right now. So, all right, Don, I'll talk to you about that so we can try to get another bag of the wheat cents. And I don't know exactly when I'll be doing that. I want to do an auction first because I got a big pile of stuff for auction. And then I think the next thing after auction, the next big thing will be the wheat cent bag break. And I guess it's going to be 2 wheat cent bag breaks just so we can get more people involved this time. And hopefully keep the prices down reasonable because I just know because a couple people have already told me bids And I think when other people put bids in, I think people are just going to be spending more than I'm comfortable with. And you know what? If they send their bids in, that's fine. I just hope that if we have 20 people, that the 20th highest bid is something that doesn't make me feel guilty about charging people. I don't want to do that. So I think if it was just 10 people, I think that number is going to be too high, and then I'm going to have to go find stuff to add to those people. And then the people that, if I add stuff, the people that bid like 21st highest bid and 25th highest bid, they're going to get pissed off, because if they would have known that the lot also included that extra prize I threw in, they would have bid higher too. And then it's just, so I don't even know if I could do that. I might have to just add all the extra that I think is too much. I'd have to add that as giveaways that aren't going to the people that are getting spots. I don't know. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? One per person, Rich. I've already told you, and all you guys know, that if you really want to buy a full bag of wheat cents, the coin shop does put them on eBay from time to time. They do me a huge favor and us a huge favor by, when I say I want one, they save one up for me when they get one made up, and they save it for me instead of going to eBay, where sometimes they go for $300, $400, $500 because people know what's in those bags. They know that this coin shop does not really go through them very well, as we saw in our last stream. And they don't. I mean, like right now, if anybody wants a wheat cent bag, I can get you one for $200, hands down, and I'll have it to you by the end of next week. But that wheat cent bag I can get to you for $200 is going to be all 1940s and 1950s. It's gonna be no fun, because there's dealers out there that pre-screen every single coin. There'll be nothing good in there, no BUs. And every single one of them will be 1940s, 1950s, and probably won't even have any S mint marks. But I can get you one of those for about $200. No problem. Anytime you want it. But if you want one that's more, quote, unsearched, even though I don't know if there's anything totally unsearched, but more unsearched, then you gotta kind of pay up. And that's just the fact. So, anywho, that's why the coin shop, if you want one, ! Coin shop will get you their information. Keep watching them on eBay. When one of those bags pops up on eBay, it's the same stuff I get. So bid accordingly. But just know that you're not going to get that bag for $180 or $205. I just knocked over that pile, so we'll start going on that one. People know that shop has good bags. And you can even look in their price history. I guess sometimes some of them sneak through for 200 something. I've seen them go for 400 something as well on eBay. And I guess SoCal will tell you they go kind of crazy sometimes. So you sent off. Okay, I want to see what they were saying about your 13. Really enjoyed the unboxing. Felt bad they didn't come back like the 13 or 14. Okay, yeah. I still think, yeah, like I said, SoCal, you need to call PCGS and confirm that they still do that variety and figure out why they didn't. And then they can pull up the Truvia of yours and figure out why yours wasn't, because I don't know. I think it's worth a call on that one. The other two, you wasted your money, like I told you. But like I told the rest of my audience here, you helped make me some money as a shareholder of Collectors Universe, the parent company of PCGS. So. Don't know how he even did the beaver hunt so fast, because you had 3 spots. It took you like 2 weeks. What do you mean so fast? It took me 24 hours, 3 days of 8 hours each. That was not fast. Oh, man. Set of 6 buffaloes, send a picture. I mean, yeah, Dallas, if you think it'll help, you can send me a photo. I won't be able to look at it right now, but I'll be able to look at it and get an email back to you sometime. You want a bag break? You don't want to pay high on common wheat? Well, that's the thing, Mikey. It's... If we assume every one of them's a common wheat cent, even when I charge you $50 for 500 cents, that's way too high. Absolutely. But remember, that $50 price I charged last time included shipping. That's $8 because you got to do priority flat rate. And I included some other stuff that was worth a few bucks. So, I mean, you get a couple things, but... And I don't even know if I'll do that this time around because I want to keep it cheap. And I want people to bid, just on the coins. But... what you're bidding on is the fun, because there's no guarantee, the fun of not knowing what we're going to get, and I guess partially the gamble, the fun of maybe getting a good score. Like, believe me, Silver Nitrate got his 2 spots. He paid $100 for those. Just that one 1909S paid for those 2 spots and then some. And even if every single other one was common, and they weren't, Liberty Seeker got the 1864L Indian cent. That one coin paid for his spot and then some. Like I said, even if every other coin was accidentally a zinc cent, he would have not complained. So, I mean, yeah, maybe some people... And in that bag break, I don't think anyone got screwed. I think everyone got $50 worth of coins. Now, some people only got about $50 worth of coins, I think. Some people got way more. I think everybody got at least some that were way better than common. Let's try to catch up on chat. Sounds good. Don't want to pay too high. Told me never get rich in the golf business. There you go. Yeah, and that's the problem. Well, as the coin dealer, at least, I'm too much of a coin collector. That's what other dealers have told me, because, like, for example, when people come to my table at Long Beach and try to sell me stuff, like, I've had other dealers told me, like, man, you left so much money on the table there. You way overpaid. But I try to be as fair as I can, thinking that as the collector, knowing that, yeah, sure, I can probably get rid of this and still make, you know, a fair percentage and still, you know, be okay on the deal and get them as much money in. But the other dealers are telling me, like, you know, those people have no clue what they have. So when they show you that coin that has the CC mint mark instead of the S mint mark, you could probably buy that for nothing from them, and they'll never know. And it's like, but you know what? I'm not that kind of person. I can't do that. Like I said, I like to be able to sleep at night without worrying about all the evil. And you know, and not all pawn shops, but that's one of the reasons pawn shops get bad rap, because a lot of pawn shops operate by lowballing every single person that comes in on everything, no matter what it is. Like, if they know this is worth $20, they're going to offer you $2. Because they know 10 people that come in with these, they offer $2 to each. There's going to be some desperate people out there that need the money, and there's going to be some people that don't even know what this is and say, shit, $2? I'll take that. But then, you know, 6 out of 10 of the customers are going to know what they have, and they're going to say, screw you guys, your guys are ripoffs. But you know what? They're fine with 60, 70% of the customers walking out the door thinking they're scammers. Because that 20, 30, 40% of the people that sell to them at 1/10 of the value, they make so much money off of them. And that's the business that a lot of shops run. Some coin shops are more in that area. Luckily, there are enough good shops out there that don't do that. And, but yeah, they just play the odds. And there's coin dealers at coin shows that do that. Everything that comes to their table, they tell them about 10 to 25% of the true value. And you know what? If 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5 or whatever percentage sells to them, every time a customer sells to them, they're making a killing. And they're fine with it. And it sucks, because it gives the rest of the dealers a bad name once those customers figure it out. Alright, I'm way behind on chat. Let's catch up here. Got Canadian nickels, huge selection. Thank you, Rich. Working on a bag at the store, SoCal. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have to get a second one. Mission Get Rich is a pain in the butt. I agree. I'm just skimming real fast, Mission Get Rich. So if I miss some of that comment, just paraphrasing. Nightbot's telling you to watch my gaming channel. Do I have any of the Tollers? No, just the 1 francs, the 2 francs, and the 5 francs, all from the 1960s. Mission Get Rich did make a comment video about that. It was a good... Yeah, you should check out Mission Get Rich's video on those. It filled a ton of spots. It was pretty cool. SoCal Box Breaks is giving away a Hawaiian quarter at $7.50, and I think you're probably going to get pretty close to that. SoCal, if you're in here, what are you up to now? Actually, I can just click on his video right here. Open in a new tab. SoCal Box Breaks is up to 705 subscribers. He's part of that 20-channel giveaway, so with that, he's going to hit 750 in the next day or two, I would guess. So keep an eye out on SoCal Box Breaks. He's going to be doing a 750 subscriber giveaway soon for an 1883 Hawaiian quarter. And in his last video on that, he said that when he gets 750 subscribers, Michael Kittle Rare Coins will also be doing a giveaway for SoCal Box Breaks' 750 subscribers. That video was the first time I ever heard of that, so I guess I have to get a giveaway ready in the next day or two as well, because SoCal's going to hit 750. So I guess check both of our channels out for that. But more specifically, if you're not subscribed to SoCal, make sure you are so you're aware of that. To try to get that 1883 Hawaiian quarter. Those are awesome. And yeah, made by the U.S. Mint, Charles Barber, for the Kingdom of Hawaii. Orda, what's up? Awesome scores. Could you do an Indian head scent break? Something like that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, Mikey. You don't sleep at night, Kittle guy? I sleep sometimes, Orda. Every now and then. When you see the LCS pawn shops, there. I mean, Charles Kelly, that's the business they're in. And then the problem is you go into those shops as a coin collector and start asking to buy stuff, they kind of just brush you off. They don't even want to deal with it. They're like, get out of our store, and they already have people set up to buy the real coins, you know. They already got it all figured out. Coins are awesome. Thanks, Free American Press. I appreciate that. Silver Shark, what's up? Someone's asking about my email. David Carlisle. It's not him because he's never here. Dave's not here, man. Swiss francs, absolutely. And not only that, nice Swiss francs. Like, awesome Swiss francs. Barely any progress on the flipping. Come on, Lima. We're almost done with the 2 francs. We just got a couple little stacks left. I mean, we got all these 2x2s, and each one of these stacks is 20 of them. We got 60, 80, 100, 120 of them in 2x2s. SoCal Box Breaks. What? Michael Kittle Rare Coins will be giving away a Hawaiian as well. Keep your eye out for his video. Oh, I guess Don Barry has something ready to sell me to give away for him. Awesome. And look at that, SoCal Box Breaks right there. Just became the boss of the stream with that awesome squared quarter design. 1,909 hit points. Thank you for that, Don. Awesome. I guess that $5 super chat will help me buy your giveaway prize that I'm giving away. Awesome. Perfect. Hawaiian quarter is cool. If you guys don't know the Hawaiian quarter, the U.S. Mint made the quarter 1883 for the Kingdom of Hawaii, which was a separate country at that time. And a lot of those were melted down over the years, so it's a cool piece to have. Made by the U.S. Mint, so you got to get one. And you can get one for free at SoCal Box Breaks if you're lucky in a 750 giveaway, which I'm guessing the way you've been getting subs, I mean, I think you were like, what, at 660 this morning. You should have that the next day or two, especially once all the other channels drop their giveaway videos. And again, what we're talking about, look at my video from this morning. There's a 20 channel giveaway going on for an 1844 $5 Liberty Half Eagle PCGS VF35 plus a whole bunch of other prizes. 20 different videos, 20 chances to get in on that. Do it. But my video, for those of you in here, hold on. Scrapping, hoarding, tinkering, fun. $5 super chat. Pineapple sucks on pizza. I agree. I totally agree. Johnny Ray, the Highway Coin Collector, for the next giveaway. Oh my goodness. And you're going to become the stream boss with that one, I believe. Holy cow. Dropping the 25. That's just amazing. Was not expecting that. I think some Morgan dollars might drop down in the bin if that even registers. Holy cow. For the next giveaway. I've told you guys about pizza. Pepperoni, and that's it. I like that. I mean, come on. It's perfect. Real cheese, pepperoni. Look at that. Johnny Ray. And look at that Morgan dollars dropping in. Look at all those coins. Look what you did. Look what you did. You emptied my jar. Actually, you emptied my whiskey glass there is what that really is. But that's awesome, Johnny Ray. And you know what? I'm gonna do something kind of crazy here. Let's I'm not even gonna look at the coin. I'm just gonna pick this one right here in the corner. We're gonna do a giveaway right now because of that. I'm going to give away one of these Swiss 1 franc coins. I just grabbed one. I'm not even looking at it. The first one in the top corner. I'm going to put that in a 2x2, staple it, and we're going to do a giveaway. Courtesy of Johnny Ray, the Highway Coin Collector. There we go. Look at that. This here is a 1963. Definitely 1963. You can't just say 63 because they've been making these for a long time. Beautiful Swiss 1 franc. Johnny Ray Highway Coin Collector dropping the Morgan dollars into the whiskey glass, and we're going to give one of these away. Check that out. Hold on, what's going on here in the chat? That's your pizza as well. I saw something else. I saw Lady Kids saying something there. Gonna let her wait. What? Okay. Ham and mushroom. Pammy Jones sending in a couple more. Look at you. You guys really don't have to do. I really appreciate all that though. That's awesome. Pammy Jones dropping some bar recorders. Nice. Oh, one popped out. I hate it when they pop out like that, but it's kind of fun too. So how are we gonna give this away? I think we'll do the same way we usually do, but you know what? I really don't have any room to roll my dice unless you guys are going to let me roll it like on the corner and kind of trust that I'm going to give you the right number, which of course I will. We got 37 in the chat. So what we're going to do is if you want to win this coin that Johnny Ray is basically making me give away right now because he's so generous. Haven't even looked at it, but let's take a look at that. This is a nicer one. Let's get it under the scope. It's got a little bit of haze to it, a couple little toning spots. But it's still MS64 to 65 quality, no doubt. So if you want to win that, all you're going to do is type the next word that I type in the chat. One time per person. That's it. Spelling counts. Don't retract your comment. Don't do anything cute. Don't comment twice. One time per person. You just type what I type if you want a chance to win that. That's all you got to do. And I'm talking a little bit more, I'm rambling on, letting people catch up. Hopefully you guys are all live and on live chat and all the nonsense like that. And you just got to type the net. And you know what? Take your time. I'm not going to use the 20-sided die. I'm getting out the 100-sided, so everyone will have a chance. Make sure you take your time. Spelling counts. Okay? Be careful. I'm warning you. Ready? I'm making this one a tough one. And I guess while you guys are doing that, I'll try to staple at least one or two more 2x2s so we can get caught up on this. Which, you know, so far, I don't even know what pile I'm in now. I was trying to keep these in piles of 20, but there's not, I kind of ran out of room. Let's just start piling them up over here. And that is Johnny Ray. And I totally messed that up, did I? No. Johnny Ray Highway Coin Collector. I did that right, okay. Johnny Ray, Highway Coin Collector. Now I gotta actually go through and make sure people spelled this right. I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Alright, I'll do my best there. But remember, once per person. Johnny Ray, the Highway Coin Collector. And this is for the 1963 BU, as in beautiful, Switzerland 1 franc coin. I estimate the value at least $10. Maybe more. Probably more. SoCal, you messed up, says Dallas. Let me check that. No, he didn't. JRHCC. He just did it he just did it in small letters. Small letters, capital letters, I don't care. Howdy y'all, Dennis Barry. Dennis Barry, you better type what they're typing real quick if you want a chance at a giveaway. Who cares what you're going to win? Just type it. I'm going to give you guys another few seconds here, and I'm going to start counting up how many entries so I know how high of a number I got to run. Let's go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We got 31 in so far. I'm just going to go ahead and count down 3. And you guys will get to see how much of a delay I got here because I got the delay set a little bit high. 2, 1, and I'm going to have to type stop. Okay, that's it. So we got 31 people, so I guess, and just in case I messed up, any number I roll, like, let's just go with 35. If I go 35 or lower, I'll count. So what I got is I got the 2 Dungeons and Dragons dice. This is the 10 spot, this is the 1 spot. So if we roll 90 and a 2, that'd be a 92. If we roll 40 and a 9, 49, and so on. Double 0 to 0 means 100. We won't use that. Everybody has an equal chance. So I'm going to roll them right over here. Actually, I can move this and try to roll them on my sticker. 25, right there. We do have a 25, I'm sure. So whoever was the 25th person to type in JRHCC and not do any other typing, just won themselves a Swiss coin, courtesy of JRHCC. I shouldn't have picked a crazy thing like that. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. All right, the screen's going to get a little crazy as I share, but here we go. Here's me typing it. Charles was first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. No, that's a mess up. Johnny Kilo messed up. JH instead of JR. Okay, let's do this again. This is so tough. I screwed this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We skipped Johnny Kilo. 6, 7, 8, 9. Robert Mims is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Lady Kid's 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 SoCal box breaks is the preliminary unofficial winner. Now we got to double check. Did SoCal type in twice? Well, he did say Mississippi. Said Porcupine. I don't know what they're doing yet. That was kind of around there with the lag. I'm not going to count that as him attempting to type that. Make sure he didn't answer twice. That would easily rule him out. He did not answer twice. But let's double count here again. Let's count again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to skip this because it's spelled wrong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 is scrapping. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 is Dallas. 24, 25 is SoCal. And I actually rolled a 25. We'll go back to the main screen here, and you'll see I actually rolled a 25. So, yeah, SoCal just won the giveaway. And now SoCal is saying, give that to Lady Kid Nichols. So, that's kind of cool. Very good. SoCal to Lady Kid Nichols. That is here. That is here. And now I better write myself a note so I actually remember to do this. Congrats, SoCal. Congrats, Lady Kid Nichols. So, SoCal wins to Lady Kid Nichols. And I spelled at least 2 of those words wrong, but I'll kind of know what I wrote. And it's that coin right there. Congratulations, Lady Kid. And congratulations, SoCal. Very cool. All right. JW is looking for a last. Now I don't think I have that set up. They are they D&D dice? Absolutely. Lady Kid Nichols, they're on my Amazon list. So exclamation point Amazon. You can find the exact set that I have right there. It's like $7 or something like that for the set of all the different dies. And I did pick a color that I thought would show up well on camera, and I think this one does. That's mostly why I picked this color. They have all kinds of weird, crazy colors. So, congratulations, and again, thank you. Everybody say thank you to Johnny Ray for forcing me to do a giveaway right there. Or I wouldn't say forcing me. That's strong. That's a little strong. How about significantly inspiring me to do a giveaway? Thank you, Johnny Ray. That was awesome of you to drop that super chat and to tell us it's for a giveaway. You guys are cool. JW is last. Okay, if you're not first, you're last. That's what I always say. I learned that from a famous man. Used to be a race car driver. Can't remember his name. I just remember he had 2 first names. It was kind of weird. Like, something like that. All right, we're going to go ahead and staple up some more 2x2s. Hopefully you guys are having fun. And I'm just going to start adding these to the piles. We ain't got enough room to put all these 2x2s all over. I'm going to start knocking stuff over here in a minute. My chat's not scrolling because I'm still scrolled way up looking at that stuff. Hold on. Awesome Kittle. Yes, that is awesome. Thanks again, Johnny. That was the bomb. How about a sponsored giveaway? I guess that was kind of a sponsored giveaway, yeah. We could say that. You see SoCal box breaks is at 700, only 50 more in a big Hawaii coin. And apparently, Dennis, I'm also going to be giving away some sort of a Hawaii coin when SoCal box breaks hits his 750. Because that's what I heard in one of SoCal box breaks' videos, at least. So, if it's on YouTube, it's true. Yeah, Ricky Bobby. That's the guy I knew that I was thinking of. Charles, that's right. Good friend of mine, Ricky Bobby. We used to have back in the day. We used to spend evenings in Talladega nights, you might say, and talk about racing and cooked up various dishes like breaded pork chops. We use a product called Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake to bread the pork chops, and before each meal we'd pray, say grace. So when it was my turn, I'd say a normal grace. When it was his turn, he'd pray to sweet little baby Jesus in his crib, 8 pounds 6 ounces, with his little baby Einstein. Doesn't even know a word yet. That's who he'd pray to. But it was great. He had a couple little ornery boys too, just crazy little boys. Walker and Texas Ranger. Shake and Bake. All right. Sounds better than a forced giveaway. Yeah, probably a little better than that. More excited with a second Hawaii coin giveaway. Yeah, I guess there's going to be, and then we're probably going to have to do that in the next day or two, it sounds like. Or at least get it going. Amazon links all over. Yeah, I'm guessing that we might not be stapling all these up in this stream, because what is it already? Is it really 6:30? Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, it's almost 6:30 and I haven't even got through the 2 franks yet. And I still got 340 of these. Oh well. I guess we'll keep going for a little while then. Make your comment videos soon. Oh, who knows? Mine might not even be a comment video. I might make you do something crazy to try to win. Comment videos are too easy. I might make a quiz. How about that? And then whoever gets the most points in the quiz wins. I don't know. That might be hard, though, because what if people tie and, yeah. And then I'll have to try to determine who answered first. And then by submitting answers and post them in the comments, everybody else is just going to copy and paste or cheat, unless I tell people to email me. And I really don't want a couple hundred emails. So that's not going to work. What I should have done is not counted these up for you. Just started the video with a pile of these already out and said, guess how many are here, and whoever's closest wins something maybe. How about that? People will look up answers. Yeah, true, but I could make it hard enough to where, or I could do, how about this? How about the SoCal Box Breaks coin essay contest, where I come up with a question and have everyone submit an essay of 1,000 words or less about that topic, and then I grade the essays and I choose the one I like the best. How many people will actually do that, you think? I don't know. Look at that SoCal Box Race. 5.43 Super Chat. Straight from the kingdom as well. Just a different... Oh, sounds like I'm giving away a Hawaiian coin, it sounds like. And for those of you that don't know, I'm trying to stretch to my 2021 Red Book because I didn't want to roll my chair and make too many squeaking noises. We got our 2021 Red Book. Let's just take a look at Hawaiian coinage. They're right here in the back of the book. Somewhere. There's Philippine coins. I think it's right before Philippines coins. Yeah. Oh, and I just hit the coins with the book. Bummer. There's the Hawaiian issues. So we really only got a couple coins that this could be. So here's the coin SoCal's giving away. 1883 Hawaiian quarter. A mintage of 500,000. Don't let that fool you, though. Most of those got melted. So the real number out there is way less. Even an F12, that's a $75 coin. High grades, it get, MS63, it's $400. Now, there's only a few other choices he could be having if it's, from the kingdom, but a different denomination. He could be giving us an 1847 cent. I'm guessing no, because even a fine 12 is a $350 coin. So if he has one of those for me to give away, or for me to get from him to give away, it's going to be really bad with holes in it or something crazy. Another choice is the 1881 5 cent. F12, that's a $7,000 coin. It's not going to be that one. 1883 10 cents. F12 is a 65 VF's 100. I mean, I guess it's possible. We have a low-grade Hawaiian dime. 1883 1/8 dollar, only 20 minted, and they're $40,000 in Proof 63. We're not giving one of those away. $50 up to 125 in fine. I guess it's possible. And then the dollar, those are pretty expensive, 350 bucks. So I'm guessing we might be giving away a dime. That'd be my guess. And remember, if you do not have a 2021 Red Book, or you don't have a Red Book at all, Amazon shopping list, exclamation point Amazon, right there in the list is the Red Book. You can get it for $8 and change delivered. I can't even get them wholesale if I pre-order them for the coin clubs and delivered to you for anywhere close to that amount. So buy it on Amazon. Use somebody's referral link to do it, though, and then they'll get a couple cents out of that. Every collector needs to have that book, in my opinion. And if you are a collector under 18 years of age and you do not have a Red Book, and you cross your heart, hope to die, stick a needle in your eye, and all of the similar things like that, and you're promising that you really don't have a Red Book and you're under 18, send me an email, exclamation point email, and I'll get you a Red Book. It might not be a brand new 2021 Red Book. It probably won't be. It might be a 2017 Red Book. It might be a 2019 Red Book. But it'll be a recent Red Book that'll have all the... that page will be exactly the same. It just won't have the latest presidential dollars or the latest Sacagawea Indian designs, and it won't have the current mintages on the latest ATB quarters. Big deal. But it'll have all the other information. So if you're under 18, that's another thing. So when Starbuck, Jeff gives the big super chats, and Don Barry, SoCal Box Breaks, and all you guys that are doing all these super chats, it's not all about just giving back giveaways. I like to give Red Books to under 18 that do not have them. And it's all on the honor system. I'm sure I've sent them the 50-year-old dudes and living in the basement of grandma's house or their mother's house still. They're just cheating me out of a Red Book because I'm too nice. We ran out of staples again. But you know what? As long as a few of them are getting into kids' hands and maybe inspiring them to get involved in more and more coins, then I think we're all doing good. So we are putting more staples in the Max brand flat clinch stapler. LOL, you are so funny and smart. What? Yeah, Charles Kelly, the retail on these Red Books is like $15.95, and the hardcover I think is $17.95. So what I do is I pre-order these damn things for my coin club, and I have to pay up in advance for them. And what did I do here? Oh, this stapler actually just jammed because from Staples, the staples that I got in here, it was like a bad thing of staples. Like they were bent. One of them's bent in the middle of the thing. So it is not the stapler's fault. It is Staples' fault for selling me faulty staples. Now, I told you I don't know where to buy staples, so when I looked it up in the phone book, I found a store called Staples, and I went there, and lo and behold, right in the front of the store at Staples, they have these boxes of staples. So I went to Staples to buy my staples for the stapler. But yeah, one of them in there, it was this right here. You can see it's kind of bent, so when I put it in there, it just jammed. So I gotta, I guess, ditch this little group of staples from Staples for my stapler. Because where else do you buy staples except for Staples? What else did I miss in the chat there? There's only one coin god. There you go. Dallas, what's going on? Sorry I had to go. Coins are known as Buffalo Bison. Yeah, exactly. Buffalo nickels, a lot of collectors of those. Everybody loves the Buffalo nickel, or Bison nickel, whatever you want to call it. Or I've seen them called Indian head nickels. All kinds of stuff. And someone else can enjoy. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do the essay contest. I'm just kidding about that. Yeah, and you got to cite all your sources in proper MLA format. I do not use, what is the other formats? I don't know, but we're going to use MLA, Modern Language Association formatting, for all citations. Alright, check out my Amazon. I'm trying to catch up here. I know you guys hate when I have to catch up on it. The Mega Red Book just came out. So anyway, yeah, the Red Book's $14 or $15.95 retail. If I pre-order them wholesale, my supplier lets me buy them for about $8.50 for if I buy a case of them, and I gotta agree to buy them like back in January when they don't come out until end of March or early April. And then we sell them at our coin club for that's still jammed in there. Dang it. Oh, I had one more staple in there from the previous roll. Okay. And then I sell them at our coin club for $10 each. So our club makes like $1.50 on each book. But then people start noticing, well, shoot, they can just go on Amazon right there and buy them on their phone for $8 and something each and have them free delivery. So I think we might even have to stop getting them at the coin club at some point, because there's enough people who can just get them on Amazon cheaper. And that's the same case with the Mega Red. It's like they sell them cheaper than they charge me wholesale, so, and it's free shipping. So I get the Mega Red books for some of the people at the club, but I might have to stop doing that. It's hard to keep up with Amazon. They put the small man out of business. You know, the small businesses. Dimes are the best. Dime time. 50-page research paper you wrote in college, you can resubmit. Yeah, no cheating. I mean, it's not like back in my day in college where you could just copy all kinds of stuff from other people or previous years. They check all that stuff for you guys now, I guess. They can run that stuff through the interwebs and myspace.gov and do the cross-checking image searches on your citations and your Snapchats, and they can spot a cheater from a mile away, I hear. I don't know how that works. But so funny and smart, yeah. I'm a pretty smart feller, something like that. You guys about to say we need a new red book every year? I will not say that, Lima. You do not need a new red book every year. I would get one every few years for the average collector. Now me, I get one every year. The reason I get one every year, because I just said our coin club buys a case of them every year. So I buy one from the coin club every year because I'm supporting my coin club that way. So I know my coin club makes a couple dollars or $1.50, whatever they make, if I buy a red book. And then, so I got my 2021 red book right here. So next April, I'll be buying the 2022 from my coin club to help my coin club. And then that gives me the opportunity to take my previous version of the red book and give it away to somebody. So every year, I know I have at least one red book that's basically brand new, except for some bent pages from me thumbing through it like I just did, to give away every year. So that's why I get one every year. Now, other collectors, they buy them every year and they collect them and they collect red books. Well, that's not me. I don't do that. So, Tom Berry, only the red. Benjis are popular. Oh, you mean Franklin $half? Totally. Lady Kid's getting fussed at. Well, we'll see you later, Lady Kid. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the super chat as well. Go, Michael, go. Walmart, or your local coin store. APA is the other form. Yeah, we use MLA. Sorry, MLA. Now, I could get a little crazy and make it be like about law in the coin, because I'm a lawyer, and make you actually do like the ABA citate, American Bar Association, and cite your legal, make you come up with legal opinions. So, I don't know about that. You need the hours. Can you stream my stream with ice cream? Yeah, if you restream my stream about ice cream, I won't scream. How about that? Can you give SoCal my email? I want to donate a slab for his giveaway. Thanks. Kids are silly. Yeah, probably. Or you could give him your email. SoCal, right there. He just put his email in there right there. So you just send your information right to Don. He's a mod. He can put that in there. Yep. Dallas County Scratcher. Michael, I have no idea what the hell that is. Oh, that's your Buffalo nickels. Okay, so you got a 27, a 30, a 31, a 30. Have you checked if they have mint marks on the reverse? That's important. Otherwise, I'm assuming you're saying they're all Philadelphia? It's a program that looks for copies and pay. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm so glad they didn't have some of that stuff when I was in school. I'm not saying that I ever, copied things. Because we did have the internet when I was in college. I'm not that old. We had to use, what was the browser? We used Netscape. Internet Explorer was like brand new, so some of us used Internet Explorer. But most of us used Netscape Navigator to search the interwebs. And it worked pretty well. But yeah, most of the stuff, we had to actually go to the library and look at books. And I'll start another pile here. Actually, I'll split this pile in half so I don't get crazy about trying to fit these square pegs in this square hole. They're starting to get piled up. I need more 2x2s. Perfect. Don, next time I come to the store, I'm out of 2x2s, by the way. I'm going to have to get a bunch of 2x2s from you guys. Because I'm running out. Because I didn't decide to just sell all these to you in the store. You know what I'm thinking, Don? Some of these would probably look pretty good in ANAX sample slabs, wouldn't they? Now, let's try to come up with something. For example, Don helps me make these and helps. I usually come up with what they say, but sometimes Don does. For example, I had a roll of Philippine centavos that were nice, but not super valuable. So Don helped me send these to ANAX, and we put on there, they're U.S. Philippines, so we said, Michael Kittle Rare Coins, let us fill, U.S. Philippines, your collection, let us fill. And it says sample, not for resale. Just a little fun thing. Eventually, when I fix my website and come up with a merch page, that'll be on there available to purchase as a Michael Kittle Rare Coins sample. Let us fill your collection. Don also has made me casino tokens. Here's one from the Trump Taj Mahal, similar holders. Michael Kittle Rare Coins, your best bet, Trump Taj Mahal. Awesome. Sample not for resale, ANAX. What was the other ones we did? We did a couple other ones. He did a whole bunch of hold coins. I don't have one handy to show you, but they're all different coins with holes in them, and it says Michael Kittle Rare Coins, filling that hole in your collection or something like that. So, I mean, there's just some fun ones we've come up with. And so I'm just wondering, what kind of fun stuff could we put on the label with the Swiss coins if we decided to send some into ANAX and made some fun holders? I don't know. I'm trying to think, and maybe you guys can help out. Or maybe that could be my contest for Don's thing. Come up with something I can put on a sample slab, and the best one not only wins the Hawaiian coin that I think is probably a dime, but maybe we'll even get one of those samples when they come out. I don't know. Maybe. Sure, there's something we can come up with related to Swiss coins. Melt the Trump coins. Why would we do that, Mikey? They're very valuable and very collectible. Most presidential memorabilia is. Well, and not only that, there's a lot of collectors of casino stuff. So, I mean, and that one there is just a clad $1 token. It's not super valuable. It's very common. But, since Trump became president, it's definitely more collectible than it was 5-6 years ago, for sure. Pizza Guy. What's going on, Pizza Guy? What is going on? Okay, I kind of got that from your comment, Mikey. You don't like them. I mean, half the country don't, so you're free not to like them, but he's still your president. Let's see. But, yeah, we're not going to get too crazy into politics here because that just goes nowhere and there's no purpose to that, so enough of that. Oh, boy. But speaking of that anyway, I know Don, SoCal Box Breaks, will be showing a video, I'm guessing in the next week. He's had some special things made up, so I guess if you're really not a fan of Trump, maybe you'll want to stay away from that video, but that's all I'll pretty much spoil on his upcoming video on that, so. Let's see. Hector, what's going on? Hard to say, really nice coins. Name for sale, Jaime says, really is a funny thing, make some money on the deal. SoCal's putting in link, perfect. Where was the mint mark by the date on the Buffalo nickel? Well, it's right below 5 cents on the reverse. And you know what? Just like I just told you, Dallas County Scratcher, every collector needs a red book. Because if you don't know where the mint mark is, what do? You open up to Buffalo nickel, right before the listings for Jefferson nickels probably. And lo and behold, one of the pictures is mint mark below 5 cents. It tells you right where the mint mark is. I'll be damned. That book just paid for itself. Look at that. Right then and there. and it has similar information on every coin. And then the next question you're going to ask, because you're going to say, well, how much are these worth? And I'm going to be like, well, it depends on the grade. And then you're going to say, I don't know how to grade buffalo nickels. But if you had the red book right here, Indian head or buffalo, and it tells you how to grade them right here. It'll say a good, legends and data readable, very good, a horn has nearly worn flat. It gives you a basic guide of how to grade. And then you go, okay, I think they're VF, what are they worth? And I'll be like, dude, if you had the red book, you could go right to 1930 and look up the grade. It kind of tells you what they're worth. So right there, this $8 book just gave you a buttload of information. Every collector needs a red book. Whether you only have a handful of coins or you got piles of... And remember, it's for U.S. coins, but... Believe me, if you're in the coins and you collect coins, or if you're a part-time dealer coin, you'll grab that book a few times a day, no doubt. Now, get back to stapling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get back to stapling. We got to get at least through these 2 francs and maybe into the 5 francs, huh? I don't think we're going to staple 341 francs, though. Because I got some Kittle Got Gaming to do later tonight, I think. And I don't know, what are we going to play tonight? Are we going to go back to Ravensport to do a little more farming? Or do you want me to play more Call of Duty? Or did some of you that saw my first video think, hey, maybe we need to go back to the Ark and do some surviving? Or should I just fire up something totally different? Now, Lady Kid Nichols, thank goodness, has already left, because she'd be in here typing Goat Simulator, and spamming the chat, and I'd probably have to time her out. But, so luckily she's not in here. Aunt Orta says Call of Duty. Mikey says new game. Goat Simulator. David is like kissing butt to Lady Kid Nichols there a little bit, I think. Ortis says stacking bodies. You've already voted. Now the problem is the last couple times I've streamed Call of Duty, my streams failed at some point. Now let me play. Basically, the stream hasn't quit working until I was about done playing anyway, so it let me play for an hour or two, and then the stream just quits. And I don't know if it's something we say during the stream or something we're doing, or maybe YouTube doesn't like the title, Stacking Bodies or something, or if the just playing that game, it just has a different connection and the stream fails sometimes. So that's kind of a bummer. Or maybe it's just coincidence that the couple times that my internet slowed down, it was when I was playing that game, but not sure. He's asking if I played GTA 5. I have GTA 5. I haven't played it in probably at least a year and a half or two, but I could play it. I just haven't in a long time. Let's see. Too funny, Lady Kid. Tiffany, how you doing? I don't think I said hello to you. Given to me because the person... Oh, okay. Well, hopefully, maybe you got something there, David. I don't know. Or not. Or sorry, Dallas. Maybe you got something. Played Farming Sim for the first time. Did it? Okay, so maybe it's just bad luck. And you know, even when that happens, if I wanted to, all I got to do is start up start up a new stream. It just doesn't let me continue the same stream. I would just have to start a new one, which isn't that big of a deal. Like, so if that happens when I'm playing, and I just start playing, or if I know I want to play quite a bit more, I would just start a new one, and I'd figure most of the people would find me and just join the new one. No big deal. But luckily, the last couple times it's happened on Call of Duty, I was about done playing anyway, and that's fine. Not that big of a deal. He says they play the game. Oh, yeah, I think since I played in GTA 5 Online, they've added a casino, and you can, like, gamble. I think you get free pulls in the casino. Maybe it's once per day, or maybe it's once every few hours, whatever it is. And you can win money that you can use in the game. And I think you can even, like, win cars. And I think I read also that, and we're almost done with these 2 francs, just a few left right here in this little pile. Also, because they're trying to promote, like, that GTA 5 is going to come out on PS5 when it comes out at the end of the year. I think every month you log in, they give you like another $1 million in your account. So basically, I probably should just log into the game, at least for like a couple minutes, maybe shoot a person or two, or smack someone in the face, or just do something Grand Theft Auto related. Maybe steal a car, I guess, is the nicer thing to do. And then they give me my $1 million for that month. And then the next month, log in again and get $1 million. Just so if I do start playing it again, at least I have that few million bucks. Yeah, that's what Rich Kelly's saying. It's, yeah. It was repeating 20 or 30 yeah, and that's what's funny, Lima, when PlayStation loses the connection and it doesn't, like, end the stream right away, it keeps repeating the same thing. Oh, like, if you, especially if you refresh, it just goes back to the last thing I said. So Big Mill was actually played that on his stream when I was saying something like, you know, the postage is $1.20 or something. I was talking about international postage to mail someone a coin, and like it kept repeating me saying $1.20 or $1.20 or something like that. I don't even remember what I was saying. Detroit Become Human. Mikey keeps getting me to want to play that, but I don't know. Maybe. Well, I know one thing. I have to buy Farming Simulator 19 on the PC now, because I mentioned that it was whatchamacallit. I mentioned that it was... Why is this one sitting here? Hold on. I got a coin here I never put in the pile here. That's what that one is. I mentioned that it was only $15 on Steam right now for the sale, and then JW immediately super chats $15 and basically like, get it. So it's like, okay, thanks JW. So I'm getting it now. So I'll be able to play with JW and Nubs and potentially Alfred R and maybe even Coin Hunting Couple and all the others that have on PC will be able to play together in one stream, and we're doing it all for you, the YouTube community. Tons of free money. Do I have any game bots? Oh, here in the chat, I've never set any of that up. The only one that I have set up is this here, Charles, where you can just type in the word sent, and then you can join Team Sent. That's all it does. Or if you really want to, you could join Team Penny. I don't recommend it, but you could. So that's all I have set up in Nightbot right now. I could install the Streamlabs bot and have games, but believe me, if I'm actually doing something like this, it's hard enough for me to keep up in chat, as you can tell, because I'm probably reading stuff that you guys wrote 5 minutes ago. So if I had bots in here, I'd never be able to keep up. Dallas County Scratcher. You say if there's no mint mark at all, that means it's Philadelphia. But if you see something there but just can't read it, then maybe it's just too worn. But if there's nothing there, then it's Philadelphia. You'll see something there if it has mint mark. It won't wear away to where it'll be nothing at all, totally. That's Philadelphia. Hey there, Bradley's Coins. Very cool. Christopher W. I'm Team Sent, of course. David Carlisle is Team Sent. Juicy, what the PlayStation 5 is going to look like. 2 different ones. Digital. Yeah, I would never get the digital one. And I already went on a rant on my gaming channel about why I'm never getting the digital one. I want the one with the disc, so. But yeah, I really don't care what they look like either. I guess it's kind of cool, but. Alright, we're done with the 2 francs. We got all the 2 francs here piled up. 7 big tall stacks of coins. And now we're going to go ahead and bundle up the 5 franc coins. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to get the dollar-sized holders because I just don't think they're going to fit very well in the $half. So, quickly, a recap of Michael Kittle. Kittle Got Games, I guess. Rant on the PS5. Again, I don't care what it looks like. I'd rather it work well than look pretty or ugly. I don't care. Hey, when I'm playing the games, I'm not looking at the damn PS5, okay? I don't care. I'm looking at the screen, so that's important. That's A. B, I'm not buying the digital-only version. And I recommend to anybody who buys games, if you have a choice between downloading the digital version or buying the disc, and they're offered at the same price like they always are, $59.99 for the game, why would you download it? Why wouldn't you get the disc? You're basically getting the disc for free. Right? Yeah, exactly. So, I understand, yeah, if you're in a hurry and you want it that day, it's still going to take you 8 hours or whatever to download the darn thing, but hey, be patient, wait one day. Or if you can pre-order on Amazon, they deliver it on release day anyway. So buy the disc. And there's several reasons for that. One, you always have something to sell back. So if you decide after playing that game for a few hours, a few days, a few weeks, a few months, you know what? This game sucks. I'm never going to play it again. Then you have something to sell. You can sell that disc. Maybe you'll only get $5 for it. Maybe you'll get 10. Maybe you'll get 20. Who knows? But you know how much you're going to get for your digital copy? 0. You have nothing to sell. And that's if you decide the game sucks or that you just know you're never going to play it. There's some games that if you play it and beat it and they really don't have a good online, there's 0 replay value and you'll never play it again. There are some games that are like that. And you know those games. And not only that, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So you might go out and spend that $59.99 for your game, and then you're going to lose your job tomorrow. Or your parents are going to lose their job, or something like that. Or there's another pandemic where we all lose our jobs. And you know what? Maybe that extra $59.99 is going to help put food on the table, or help keep the lights on. Or who knows? I don't know your situation. Or maybe that extra $59.99 will actually buy another set of clothes for your baby. Who knows what it is? But you can't sell your digital copy. But you know what you can do? You can take that physical copy and get a few bucks for it if you need it. It gives you those options. Not only that, future versions of consoles, like for example, they're talking right now. You've heard it. PS5, it sounds like is going to be backwards compatible with PS4 games, right? I even heard that they were talking about maybe even backwards compatible to PS3 games. I would love that, but it probably won't be. But they're talking about you'll be able to play PS4 games on your PS3. And you know what you're going to be able to play? Games that are on disc. If you're going to download a game, you're going to have to pay for that one. But if you have a disc, you'll be able to pop that sucker right in and play it. Now, of course, you'll be able to go to a bargain bin at just about any resale place and buy cheap games if you want. But I already got the games because I wasn't impatient. I bought the disc in the first place for the same price you bought your digital copy. So why would anybody pay the same amount for the digital copy when you can get the physical copy for the same price? It doesn't make any sense. Now, on the other hand, I have downloaded many digital copies of games. So I have done exactly what I preach against. But the times I do that are games that are real cheap. So, for example, if there's a game in the PS Store that's on sale right now and it's like $14 or $19.99 or $10 or whatever it is, like an older game, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to download it because it's not that much money. And the resale of that game, probably anyway, if I wanted to sell it, probably very low. And the chances that I'm going to play it on the next generation console, probably even lower. So yeah, for real cheap games, sure, download them, whatever. But if you're going to pay $59.99 for a game, why the hell don't you want a disc? So anyway, I think you guys know where I stand on that one. Probably already mentioned, but these coins are not familiar to you. All right, we'll go over it real quick. These ones here are the Swiss 1 franc coins. We got one right here by the scope. That there is Helvetia. That's basically like Swiss Lady Liberty there, holding the spear and the shield. These are 835 fine silver. Awesome condition. This one's from 1963. Got the B mint mark underneath the wreath there. We also got 2 francs, same design, twice the size, twice the silver. And we also have 5 francs, which is a slightly different design, still 835 fine. It's got William Tell on it. And then a Swiss shield with some sprigs next to that. These are all 1965. So these are all coins from the mid-60s, 835 fine silver. I bought a whole collection of them through another dealer that was wanting to get rid of them all at once. And I think I got a pretty good deal on them. These all go for pretty good premiums over the silver value. And they're very high-grade coins. It's not junk. So right now I just kind of sorted them all out because they were just shipped to me wrapped up in paper, basically. Not even in rolls or tubes or anything. And now I'm just kind of sorting them out and putting them in 2x2s and seeing what we have. And eventually I'm going to sell them, but I got to do some of this first. And usually I would do stuff like this while I'm watching 2 or 3 different channels at a time, look through a whole bunch of rolls, hoping to find 2 or 3 silver coins in a box, and getting all excited about that when, like, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's fun, whatever, but I don't know. I get excited when I find tons of silver coins, but I can't get excited when I find 140% silver in a whole box of halves. But I guess it's still finding a silver coin. But anyways, so I'd usually be watching a whole bunch of stuff like that, or a couple streams like that in the background, and I'd just be doing this on my own, watching YouTube. But I figured, you know what? This is cool enough. This is different than most stuff I usually deal with. Let's hurry up and quickly make a thumbnail, pop up a stream, and see if anybody wants to hang out. The digital edition will be $3.99, standard $4.99. So, yeah, so then you guys decide, is it worth an extra $100 just to be able to pop a disc in? I'm assuming, now again, that's an assumption, maybe that's not safe to do, the $4.99 is going to have more than just a disc drive. Maybe it'll have more hard drive, maybe it'll have some other features, I don't know. Or maybe the cheap one won't even be backwards compatible, but the extra $100 will be backwards compatible. So, I don't know all the specs. I have not been keeping up with it. I don't care until it actually is ready to be sold on shelves. Because you know what? You guys have seen it. If you try to search PS5 specs right now, you're going to get a whole bunch of nerds out there with all these stupid tech blogs and websites you've never even heard of that are all made up, saying this is what the PS5 should have, or we speculate this is what it will have, or we think, it's going to be all that. They're all going to be guessing. None of them know. And you're going to get a whole bunch of different things, and I'm just going to wait for Sony to officially put it up on Amazon. I'll see all the specs right there. I'm not going to waste my time with a whole bunch of guessing by a whole bunch of nerds that are going to be wrong anyway. So, but yeah, if it's only a disc drive and that's the only difference, $100 is pretty steep, and that'll get you thinking about it for sure. Absolutely. So again, hopefully you guys are all getting in on that 20 channel giveaway for the 1844 gold coin. We just ran out of staples again. Luckily I went to Staples to buy some staples. I can fill up my staples. You guys are probably getting... And look at Nightbot just popped it up right when I said it. Nightbot's smart. Nightbot is smart. Staples... From Staples into the stapler to Staples flat clinch staples. Perfect. Kellen would be interested in buying some of these. Yeah. I think they're pretty cool. They're all real high grade. Definitely MS65 or better. There's probably some 66s or 67s of the 1 and 2 francs. Probably not the 5 francs. The 5 francs are more in the MS63 to 64 range from what I can see. And that probably makes sense because larger coins tend to get a little banged up a little bit more. So it's just how that happens. I haven't really finalized or really, because like I said, I'm just starting to go through these. I don't even know for sure all these are the same date. I think they are from what I can see. I think all these are the same date. I did not check yet. So I'm not selling them right this second, but I should be soon. Again, I just need to sort them out. And I'm probably going to sort them into a couple piles. Like all these, I'm going to put some in like a super high grade category, and then the other will be just regular high grade category. So I'll probably have 2 different prices. Like if you want the super high grade, best of the best, you're going to pay this. And if you want just a really nice one, you're going to get this. So. Dallas says something here. What do we got going on here? This is from the Sony company website. Oh, the prices. Yeah, I'm sure. I know the prices are out, but all the different little features and about backwards compatibility, I don't think all that stuff's actually been released yet. Well, there's the specs. Yeah, about all the hard drives and about all the stuff and how many flops and flips and how many doodads are on the processor cores and how many gazentas it can do in a minute. I mean, all that stuff I know that's out there, but what about the big questions? Can I pop my PS4 game in it? And can I put any PS4 game in it and play it? And then my other question, how about PS3 games? Can I play that on the machine? They haven't answered that yet as far as I know. Yeah, they'll tell me how many flip-flops and doodads are on the cores, but That don't mean anything to me. They could tell me it has 8 cores. They could tell me it has 80 cores. I don't know the difference. I just want the damn thing to play cool games and have it work. So, there's Nightbot telling you to go buy stuff on Amazon. You got a video showing 50 pounds of silver, Rich Callie. Rich Callie, if someone's asking about that, or if you want to show it to people, and if you have a link, drop the link right to it and point them right to it. Feel free. You're a mod. You can post stuff like that. ...256-bit memory bandwidth, 448 gigabytes. See, 448 gigabytes is not enough, because I know right now, I got the 500 gigabyte PlayStation, right? But really, because of all the BS that's on the hard drive from Sony, you can only really put like 410 gigabytes or something like that of games. So right there, they cheated you out of 90 gigabytes. So, and basically, if you have something like Call of Duty Warzone, that's like 190 gig. That's half your hard drive. So, if you have that game, you could maybe put 2 other games. So, you basically only put 3 games on your PS at a time. That's ridiculous. And that's even games that I have the discs for, you know? That is just unacceptable. Because I got a lot of games. Like right now, you guys were asking about GTA 5. Yeah, I have it, but I'd have to re-download and install it. And not only would I have to re-download and install it, I would have to pick which of my 3 games or 4 games on my system that I want to delete right now. That is ridiculous. I mean, I'd really love if they went back to where everything was just on discs. Like, back when I played my Nintendo and Super Nintendo, I never, ever had to delete a game to play another. No, I just popped the damn disc in. It was easy. Or the cartridge, I guess. It's just too complicated. There's Rich Callie. I guess he has a video of 50 pounds of silver. There's a link for it if you want to check that out or add it to your watch list or whatnot. Confirms PS4 can only play PS3 and old PS1, 2, and 3 won't be native by discs. Okay. And it's only going to be really popular PS4 games? Well, I guess at least that's something. It would have been great if you could play PS3 discs, because I still have some PS3 games that I'd like to play, and without having to rebuy them, you know, that's a bunch of crap that you have to rebuy them to play them. Which you don't have to. It's just a scam. I still have my PS3 plugged in right now, so if I want to play one of my PS3 games, and I could just have a switcher set up or something, or an extra cord, but I just switched the cord in the back of my PS4 into the back of my PS3, and I can play my PS3 for free. Don't have to buy new games. It's a scam. Now, sure, I have bought PS2 games on my PS4 before, just because sometimes I have my PS2 still. I could hook it up, but I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to. It's just very convenient to be able to play it on PS4. So what I decide is, like, yeah, if there's a game that's like $5 that I want to play from PS2, even though I already own it and I can look at it sitting on my shelf, yeah, for that $5, I consider that the convenience factor of not having to plug in my PS2. And remember, PS2s didn't even have wireless controllers, and then have to sit there with the big cord hanging out of it. And yeah, so for $5, even though I already own the game, for convenience, I'll give Sony the damn money sometimes, you know. So, but I don't like doing it. I still don't like having to rebuy stuff I already have. Alright, we got a few more 5 francs here to pile up. We're filling the screen with silver. Remember, these are probably stacked 30 high, too. It's pretty crazy. And we still got 340 of these, which I will probably be putting in 2x2s at a later time. I'll probably just cover this up with probably a paper towel or something, just because I'm worried about any little speck of dust or something. And do that at a later date, probably when I'm watching some streams tomorrow or something. Because I don't know, we've already been going for, what, a couple hours? I don't know if I want to go. And we've only put maybe 200 coins in flips. There's another 340. I don't know if you guys want to stick around for another 4 hours of me doing this at the rate I'm going. Nah, this 2x2 is just horrible. This is an ugly one. It was all bent up, and I don't know. I might have to redo that one. This little group that I just picked up of these 2x2s, these are like a little tougher cardboard. They're harder to fold open. And that's often the case when you get the dollar size, because you just don't get much cardboard there to work with. So when you're trying to fold that and fold it over, sometimes they just bend in the wrong spots. You got to kind of be careful with them. Alright, so the 5 francs from Switzerland should be around $10. You bought one for $10 and it's a 66. Yeah, these are all 1965s, and like I said, I don't know what I'm going to sell them at. I don't know if I'm going to sell them at $10 though, so if you're finding them somewhere for $10 and you think they're real nice high quality, maybe that's a good buy. Again, I think these are nice uncirculated MS63 to MS64 quality. I think they're worth at least $10 for sure, and I think they're worth a few bucks more than that. Now, when I bring up the price guide, I'll show you guys again because we're chatting about it. I'll bring up the 5 francs here, and again, this is just a guide. It's not doesn't mean this is what they're really worth. You can look and see what they go for. Melt value is $7.27, so to charge like $2 over melt or something seems like I think they're worth more than that. Because we go down here to 1965, they say at MS60 they're worth $16. MS63 they're worth 22. These are MS63 or better. They're probably 64s. And there might even be a 65 in here. I haven't even really looked that closely at them. So when I'm looking at this and knowing what I paid for them and knowing that the melt value is $7 and change, I think I'd rather keep them than sell them at $10 if that's all the community thinks they're worth. And I just hit the back button there. I didn't want to do that. Let's go back to that. I wanted to switch to this button. That's what I wanted to do. So, and you know what? That's fine. If I come up with a price and everybody says, heck, I'm not buying that, I'm going to go buy it somewhere else, fine. You know, I'll keep them. That's fine. But bought it 5 months ago? Okay. The world was a different place 5 months ago. You could buy stuff at no premium back then. I could buy rolls of Silver Eagles at $18, $19 a coin. Now they're $25 a coin, even though the silver price is the same. So that's part of it. But hey, maybe, I don't know. I haven't searched these coins on eBay that much, and I just know what the 1 and 2 francs go for. I don't know the 5 francs as much because I haven't dealt with those, but I dealt with many of the 1 and 2 francs, so I'm confident on the numbers of those. I know I'm going to get what I want out of those, one way or another. Alrighty, let's see. Not sure, probably shows your Carson cities. Okay. We got 25 people in here still. You guys are cool. So what else is going on? Because I'm going to be ending this in a few minutes because we're getting close to the end of here. Or at least the end of these 5 francs. Anybody else know of some other stream? Should we send everybody to go check something else out, or anybody got any ideas there? I guess I could pull that up too, instead of just talking about it and having you guys do my work for me. Let me go ahead and bring up my YouTubes, my subscriptions. Michael Kittle's streaming right now. Oh, that's me. Okay. Big Mill hunts silver. We're probably going to go raid him because he raided me the other day, so that's what we're going to do. So I'll get that ready, but we're not done just yet. But we'll go check out Big Mill hunts silver and at least go in there and say Kittle says hi, and then we can all go do whatever we want after that. Or you can hang out with Big Mill. I didn't even know Big Mill was streaming right now. I mean, I know he usually does stream on the weekend, and I guess it's already after 7 p.m., so that's how that works. And we got one more to put in here. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out, watching me go through some Swiss silver. I hope you at least maybe learned a thing or two, or maybe seen some coins you haven't seen before. And like I said, I will be selling all or most of these at some point. If you're very, very interested, send me an email, and then I'll start making a list of who wants what. And otherwise, just stay tuned. It'll either I'll do a video, or it'll be in my next auction, or I'll come up with something. Or so make sure you're on my interwebs and my Facebooks and my Instagrams and all that. And if you're whatever, you guys know the drill. I And I guess if nobody else has any other questions, again, I don't know if we need to sit here for another 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. I gotta probably get some dinner. It's already 7:15 or so. And let me go ahead and bring up a link to Big Mill Hunting Silver. And I'd like for you guys all, because it really helps me and my channel. Don't do it just because you want to go see Big Mill, but maybe you want to see Big Mill. But if you go over and just at least go in there and say Kittle says hi, that helps me out, because channels like Big Mill send people over if they see me streaming. So I would appreciate if you just go over and at least say hello. That would help me out. So anyway, thanks again for hanging out with me tonight. Remember, check out that 20 channel giveaway for the 18440 $5 gold piece. Get in, leave comments and all the different videos. Not all have posted yet. All of them should be out by Monday or so. And I guess until next time, have fun with those collections, and you guys take care and have a great weekend. Thanks again for all the super chats and all the support and everything as well. You guys are awesome. Take care, everybody.